Give me a hold on. Blue eyes.
Hold on. Blue eyes.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Now give me
good.
Now give me a Justin Timberlake confused as he's being arrested.
This is, are all these tests this hard?
It's so good. Hello, you boys and ghouls. I'm just kidding. We don't. Ghouls aren't in our demographic.
Ghouls don't like us.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of FREAKQUELS. I'm your host, DJ Leeson. And with me today is my co-host, the greatest guy alive, Rory Calaresi. How are you, sir?
Better after that opening.
Oh, yeah.
Like you really went hard into it, and then you just pulled back, like doing like a crypt keeper. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
Like, nah,
I'm not doing that today.
so much energy, and you're just like, nah,
Bail.
I'm pulling the plug.
And with us today, we mention on pretty much every single FREAKQUELS episode.
You can make a drinking game out of it.
Yeah, probably. One of our favorite people, musician, coolest dad, best friend, Adam Farley. How are you, sir?
I am doing well. I'm just happy to be in front of you, beautiful gentlemen.
Dude, it's so great to see your face.
So great to see both of you. I said before we walked in, when I come into this podcast, it's like our Perkins days.
Yeah.
I just need a short stack and a coffee, and I'm good.
Very good.
6 a.m. conversations. We leave
100.
when the sun's coming out.
100%.
Run back to our homes like vampires.
Yes.
Eating bread bowls that was definitely like way too many carbs.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Definitely
And there was still a
unhealthy.
smoking section then, I think, too.
Yeah.
At the time.
It was.
There was, yeah, I remember that. That's where the other people went.
Yeah. They didn't have short stacks or coffee. They had something else.
They had like cigarettes that were shaped like pancakes.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was
It
a
was
weird
weird.
time. Weird time
It was
to
a
be
weird
alive in the mid-2000s.
It was
Yeah.
like the goth area where
Yeah. Well, it's
their
kinda,
pancakes were shaped like bats. And then
Yeah. I'd peek my head around the corner and they'd be like,
stay out of our smoking section.
hey, you know what's a really fun memory from Perkins? I remember for some reason, I don't know why this had to happen to poor Will Perna, but I remember he bought a coffee and he was like really excited about drinking the coffee. He's like, oh man, I can't wait to get that coffee and just start chugging it. And he was so stupid to go to the bathroom before drinking the first cup, and it just filled his cup up with salt. And then he drank it, and he looked so angry.
Oh, man.
That was one of my favorite moments, and we still talk to each other. I love seeing Will. My goal soon is to get Will Perna on the show.
Oh, that would be great.
know.
Yeah, that would be good. He's
that's
a
like
busy man, too.
He is, but what's really funny because he like lives in Philly. That's been the only like obstacle that we
Okay.
run into. And I was out at Three Jacks,
Yeah.
R.I.P. And I saw Jon Snow, and I'm like, yeah, like I really want to have Will on when he comes in at some point. And he's like, well, why don't you just do what you do with that one guy, Dave Gonzalez? And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I could Zoom.
Yeah. That works out really
I
well
thought about that.
when you do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you think you're real smart, and then people say such simple stuff to you, and you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah. I forget about that.
I'm embarrassing. Don't look at me.
I think it's just sometimes it's just different when in person, like the energy is.
It
just
really
like,
is.
Yeah.
I would
turned
love
up.
to just have him across from me so I can just.
I would
at him,
agree.
touch
Like,
his
there's
face.
nothing better than being in person in like
Yeah.
a virtual setting.
Yeah.
Because
Those-
it's just
those-
more impactful.
Yeah.
When we do
Yeah.
like those seances and stuff,
Right.
like, that's weird. When we
That's-
resurrect
Or like you
past
hold
loved ones.
holding
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah. Although,
Exactly.
well, I like the hand holding.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, same.
The
Same.
moaning.
do you still pull out the buckets with the washcloths in it and like wash people's foreheads while they're on the show?
I pull out something.
Oh, that's bringing up a memory.
It's a memory.
Oh, and I remember that.
Remember that?
I know.
Oh my
exactly,
God, that's right.
So we've known
Yeah.
each other all so long at this point.
Holy
that
shit,
None of
yes.
us need to say anything anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
so weird.
That was a very difficult day.
You're talking about the Ninja Turtles thing, right?
Right,
When
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
Donatello.
Yeah, that's right.
When I was Donatello.
He got jumped. No, he
was Wrath.
He was Wrath.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
jumped by a bunch of alcohol, and then
The alcohol one.
Yeah.
and I was
definitely one for
I was
sure.
Leonardo taking care of
Yeah, I
him.
remember that
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah. Actually, I thought you were the Blessed Mother.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was playing some music, and you're like, "What?" I
Yeah,
feel
you were
like I'm
playing
dying.
like Moonlight Sonata. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah, I was playing like classical music.
It was definitely classical music.
were you
Not
like-
a good.
It's like frightening. Were you like cutting out his kidneys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell these on the black
I
market.
just saw Hostel for the first time. No, I'm just kidding.
Adam, we've known each other a while. You can trust me. I mostly know what I'm doing.
No, but I was like getting him water or like whatever he needed. But I was like, the computer was there, so I was just playing like some music to listen to and making sure he's okay. But like, I was playing mostly like classical music.
It was
and at one
classical.
point you were just like, I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah. In a very like Keanu Reeves. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
It was nice though because
dude.
it was nice though because he was trying to get you sobered up. And when he would leave to use the bathroom, I'd sneak into the room and I'd stick a funnel in his mouth and I would just start pouring vodka
it
down
down.
his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
You're not
remember.
going anywhere.
I just remember us going to that deli, like to grab something to eat because everybody was hungry, and the
Yeah.
smell of ham and cheese just made me want to like vomit
Barf.
again.
Yeah.
It was just terrible.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to say, Rory, we have talked. I have not had a drink, and this will be 3 months. This
Good for
month.
you.
3
Yeah.
months.
Good for you.
That's
No drinks.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel good.
You never had
never
like
was,
an
like, a big-
alcohol problem.
yeah,
it
no,
was
I
just
never,
like,
but-
it was college.
Just I like enjoy not drinking. It's like
Yeah.
cool.
I feel like you're more like on that same wavelength that I was. Where
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, like I have a problem or something.
Right.
It was just kind of like, let's see how long I could take this.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know. It's like 2 years and some change at this point since I've had
That's
any
awesome.
alcohol, which is weird
Yeah.
because on the show a lot of talk about being like on drugs and
Yeah,
intoxicated
which
and stuff.
yeah,
Which
Of
most
course.
of
Like
it's true.
painkillers. You
Most of it's true.
Usually crush up painkillers.
Yeah, like I'm snorting something right now and it's great. Oh man, you snort enough shit.
Yeah.
Whatever problems you had during the day, they go away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just
But seriously, can I have my pills?
Yeah, you can have them.
Of course,
you.
of course.
Thank you.
No, no, it's so funny because that's the trip we also did the All Dogs Go to Heaven wrestling team.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, that's right. I remember sitting in the back seat and we
Yeah,
were
we
talking
came
about
up with that.
That's a memory that just popped into my brain.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And we went to that frat party and we just kept going,
That was the-
wrestling team.
That was the downfall for me.
yeah,
Was
that
that
party
was that frat party?
Yeah,
What was great about that was that we would go in to any circumstances that were
Right.
occurring.
yes,
And we would go wrestling team, and we'd be like, whoa, whoa.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
we'd bark.
oh, we'd bark.
And then like there was this group of guys.
About that. Oh my God.
This group of guys who were still like dragging their knuckles. They were so mad at us. Like, these fucking guys from a wrestling team think they're so cool.
but they wouldn't mess with us because
Dude,
we're
I
on the
totally
wrestling
forgot.
team.
Yeah, we did that, and we did it like perfectly though.
Yeah,
He was very in sync.
we're like 2002 wrestling team.
Yeah.
And then All Dogs Go to Heaven.
See, they didn't sit down and examine the name of the high school, which is like the dumbest thing. But they bought that was a real high school and that we were like the captains.
My God.
collectively.
Yeah,
You know what's crazy is can you imagine if we had what we have now then to create like shirts the right way?
Oh, my God.
And all the marketing material. So when we walk in there, they truly do think we are like part of this wrestling team. Because we could totally sold it. Like we
I
could have
think
came
we
in with like
sold
hoodies on.
yeah.
Dude, we wrote bios at one point. Do you remember that?
Like I went. Yeah, it was MySpace bios. We
Yeah.
were writing like
Yeah.
Rory the Greyhound Colorasi.
Yeah. That was like the good MySpace days.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because you can
Those-
like customize it HTML wise,
yeah,
build your little,
was a good
side
time,
things.
though.
It was a good time. Yeah, for sure.
So one thing we like to do, we'd like to talk about recent movies we just watched. So Adam, what are some movies you recently watched?
So, can I start with a TV show?
Absolutely.
So, I've been watching Shrinking.
Oh, is that good?
Oh my god, it is so good.
Because Jason Segel's in
Jason
it.
Segel
Harrison
is
Ford.
just like. So somebody at work was talking about like TV shows they're watching. They're like, "Hey, Farley, like what TV shows have you been watching?" I'm like, quite honestly, I haven't watched a good TV show in a while. Either because A, I don't have the time, or B, nothing's really like intrigued me to be like, "Hey, I want to watch something on TV." Minus like when I watched Ozark. Like Ozark was awesome.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch that, but I think I might
So
watch
good.
it because I like Jennifer Garner a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Julia Garner.
Julia Garner.
Julia Garner,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry. Yeah.
So good. I mean, all the seasons were great. And Jason Bateman, obviously, is the man.
Yeah.
But then, so they were like, "Hey, you should watch Shrinking," and I was like, "Okay." And Mindy was into it because it's all about therapy.
Right.
They're therapists. So
Right.
we watched binged the first season. Awesome. Jason Segel's amazing. Harrison Ford, I got to say, like, probably one of the best performances I've seen him ever do.
Wow.
It's really good.
Is he like this the whole time? He's like, well, the other day I was talking to this
You know what,
girl
Rory?
and,
He is, and he's
just
like a prick in the show as well. But he's like a
really
he's like a
nice.
he's like a funny prick. That's actually pretty good for his character.
Hey, kid.
His name is Paul in the show, and he's like a
Not getting on
mentor
the
to
Falcon.
Jimmy, Jason Segel's character.
Oh, okay.
And but their chemistry between the cast is like amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
I like that part in the show when he's like, Chewie, we're home.
He kind of has that like late Harrison Ford, Han Solo type of vibe to it.
Okay.
He's very like it's hard for me to describe.
That's not how the Force works.
Yeah, he is very like I would say he's kind of like that, but as a therapist.
Okay.
Hey, do you remember in that last Indiana Jones movie when completely in character he went next door and said, turn down that damn music?
Oh, yeah. That was so good.
Wasn't that awesome?
That's kind of how he is on Shrinking.
That's not how therapy works.
That's not how music
really
needs
good.
to be listened to.
It's really good. Check it out. We just finished season 2 and started season 3 last night.
Is Michael J. Fox in season 2, right?
Season 3.
Oh, he's in
So
season
I just
3.
watched
Okay.
episode 1 of season 3 last night, and he's in that one.
Oh, okay.
So
I kind of want to watch it because they announced him. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man, I love that. Like, I would love to watch it. I love Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, he's amazing.
So I've been occupied with that for the last couple weeks, just trying to get caught up on that. But I did go take Carson to the movies this weekend.
Nice.
Went to see Hoppers.
How was that?
It was awesome.
Really?
It was really good. It's basically this almost like a similar concept to Avatar, except
Right.
for like in an animation film.
Yeah.
Where like they hop inside of these like. So essentially, what ends up happening is like the beavers leave this like dam or like ravine. I know, right? Come on, feel it out.
Dude, I'm into this movie, whatever the fuck it is. I saw a poster for it, and I'm like, that's fucking cute. And
It is really good.
Dude, as soon as you said, like, beavers, I immediately just thought of that poster, and I'm like, why didn't I see that yet? I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no, I believe
I
you.
saw a trailer for a movie yesterday. It was called, like, I might be wrong about the title, but it's just the gist of it. It's like the bunny detectives or something, or the rabbit detectives, and I'm like, looking at everyone around me in the theater, and they all have like look on their face like "fuck this," and I'm just like, "Have all my money. I want to see bunnies solve crime." But anyway,
Yeah.
you were talking.
No, it's okay. I would say like Hoppers was awesome. So they like hop inside these little these like electronic animals that this like professor created.
Okay.
To like get to attract like the animals to come back to this like dam.
yeah.
Which is now being overtaken by like the mayor of this town.
right.
So she hops inside of one of these beavers to go talk to the other animals to try to convince them to come back to this like dam to
Yeah.
save it from like the bad mayor.
Oh, okay.
And that's all I can really reveal. But it's
I'm in.
it's really good. It's a Disney film in Pixar.
Oh, okay.
No idea.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so we saw that, and then last night we watched Zootopia 2.
Oh, cool. Did you like it?
I like the first one better.
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes I feel like they make movies just to continue to make money. I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of like the idea, but like, you know, sometimes I don't think a sequel's like need it.
Yeah,
So you
dude,
liked Hoppers more than Zootopia
I liked
2?
Hoppers a lot better than Zootopia 2.
I also just watched Zootopia 2. Like, not kidding. I
Really?
just recently watched it.
Did you like it?
I feel like I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
I didn't dislike it. I just felt like I was like, what are we doing? I don't know. There's like moments in it that I think are
I
like really
agree.
touching.
100%.
But it is that. There's
I
another
just felt that
sequel
way.
we're going to talk about shortly where you're just kind of like, why do you exist?
Yes.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think that's pretty much right. I mean, I've watched like little like reruns of things that were on TV and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much like the newest stuff.
Cool.
Maybe Blank Man as well. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Matt.
Shout out to Matt Rinaldi.
Yeah.
How about you, Rory? What are some movies you've watched
Okay.
recently?
Well, I watched. Well, Becca likes to watch this movie every single year on St. Patrick's Day, Boondock Saints.
Oh,
That's like one of
course,
her
yeah.
favorite movies.
It's a great film.
It is. Every time I watch it, I'm just kind of like, I forget how much I like this movie.
It's really good. EJ introduced it to me.
Yeah, it's kind of rad.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
And there's like a lot of people right now that have a stick up their ass about it, but I'm just kind of like, no, it's a.
what? Why?
Is it
you
Greg
know.
Stillson?
Yeah, Greg Stillson. When I touch people, I see things.
No, it's you know, it's a really well-paced, interesting movie, and Willem
Really is.
Dafoe just like having the time of his life.
So good.
He's amazing in that. But true story. One of the Monster Manias I went to years ago, the two brothers and Rocco was there, and we had Rocco in the bar, and he was doing shots with us, and he got so drunk that he actually threw up one of his shots onto our friend George's sister, and it was great. Not for her.
Yeah, not for her.
Everybody in the room thought it was great except for her, which is weird.
I mean, that would have been like an honor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have just been like, well, shots are on her.
Right.
Moving
Oh.
on. Moving on. So then Becca also wanted to watch another movie the next night, and I rolled with it. It was a Disney movie as well. One of those Disney like made for TV movies, Luck of the Irish.
Oh, I remember that. Ryan Merriman from
Yeah.
Halloween Resurrections in it. Yeah.
I have
know,
never,
I don't
The
know if
kid
I've seen
that
that.
is like on the computer helping out.
his Deckard.
Yeah.
Deckard,
Yeah. Yep.
I liked this movie more than I liked Halloween Resurrection.
Oh my gosh.
But no,
Resurrection is.
it's
Yeah.
no, it was weird because like I was kind of expecting it to be a lot worse than it was. There's
Yeah.
actually like some directorial choices in this fucking little Disney movie where I'm like, rock on, like that was pretty good. It's cutesy nonsense, but it's
What
fun.
year? What year did it come out?
God, like it looks very like early 2000s.
It had to be like 98 or something.
It's
no,
like
maybe,
yeah, it's like that flirty like late 90s, early 2000s kind of thing.
I'll have
it was
I'll have to
definitely
go check.
before Resurrection, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
I'll have to find a trailer because
Yeah.
I'm sure I've probably seen it.
yeah.
yeah, it's like it's fun. Don't like it's one of those things where like you know how sometimes people watch movies and everything they view like Citizen Kane the same way
Right.
that they view like The Luck of the Irish and like this sucks.
Yeah.
No, seriously, like people hold everything at the same standard sometimes and you're just like adjust your expectations and just watch it as
that's
like
it.
a fun kids movie and
Yeah.
you'll have fun with it. You're gonna die someday. Have fun, people.
Yeah.
Speaking of sequels that I didn't need, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come.
I did not see it.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing.
You seem
go first,
you
you go
seem
first.
excited.
Yeah.
Before I get into it, I don't want to come off like I thought it was a terrible movie. I didn't. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
There was a point though, like the movie starts. You know, like
First
the,
one's
the-
great.
It is.
Yeah.
The first one is so good.
Yeah.
This one starts and it's kind of like the ending of the first movie.
Okay.
And they're putting her in the ambulance. That whole thing, I was like, man, this movie's gonna be awesome.
Yo, that shot is awesome
Yeah.
too. I
Was
love
that shot better than the ending of like H2O going into Resurrection where the mask was slipped on the wrong person?
It's probably not as good.
Okay. So that tells me that this is definitely a better film. Okay.
But
This is coming out better. Yeah.
But the movie starts and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be really good. And then the next like act of the movie happened and I'm like, oh, this is like not good. Like I actually was shocked to see like the same filmmakers made it. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh my God, what happened? Because it just felt very like awkward. There was like scenes where I was just like, you could cut that out and it wouldn't affect the movie at all. It's like one of those things, like little pacing things. And then it's like around like the midpoint, it kind of corrects itself a little bit and actually gets to be really fun. Samara Weaving is always awesome.
Yeah, she's
I
great.
champion her, like just whatever she
So
does.
good.
Bill and Ted 3, Face the Music.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or a couple episodes of Ash vs. Evil Dead for all you people out there
Yeah.
that have seen that
Hell yeah.
show, which
That's
rocks.
so great. Great show.
And Catherine Newton, she's always delightful.
Kills it in this. She's
Yeah.
so good.
You know what though? Well, I don't want to say anything if people haven't seen it yet. Maybe we'll talk about this later. Off air, Freakquels After Hours. We want your money if you want to subscribe. It's filthy stuff. But no, the movie, like, I just felt like it's sort of the same thing again, just not as good.
Okay.
But there are things in it that I was just like, this is really fucking cool, and then a lot more where I was like, eh. So I left, and I'm like, it's like a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say about it.
Okay.
Does it feel like does it feel like, hey, we're just made a film to feel like the first one to make a second one?
Well, I'm assuming that's why they did it. Like,
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, hey, that last one did really well. Can you do that again?
Again?
Here's a bag of money.
Copy
they're
and
like,
paste,
What do you
yeah.
want us to do? Do you want us to take the story forward? No, we want the same movie again. Here's
Yeah.
another bag of money. And then it was like, I think that last one came out like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was almost like a bunch of, like when you're in high school and you forget to do your homework until Sunday night.
Right.
The script kind of felt like that to me a little bit, where it just, there was some of the stuff in it was just a little
Reiterating
half-baked
stuff.
Yeah, and like there's a character turn for one of the people, I won't say who, but their character shifts at the end and it's like not earned at all. It's like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But it's still like a movie when you watch it. Like, if you know, it's fun enough.
That's my fear
There's
with
2 cast members from the faculty in it, which I was pretty excited about.
And it had Sarah Michelle Gellar in it, just coming back and just.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I love whenever she shows up in things because I'm like a big Buffy fan.
I know they just canceled the reboot of.
And as a Buffy fan, I'm so happy.
Yeah, which could be a good could be a good thing.
No, I have like I hate to say it like this. I know Joss Whedon is not anybody's favorite person these days.
Yeah.
But Buffy his voice is very specifically him, and somebody else taking the reins. I feel like they're just gonna do like a cover band.
Could ruin it. Yeah.
Do you know like some people? And again, we're just keeping outside all the negative shit. I'm
Right,
just saying,
right.
Some people have a style. It's so specific and it's so very much them that when other people try to do it, it just feels like they're doing a bad impression. Like, he is so fully realized as a writer to me. Like, I could just like watch something and not have been like looked into seeing if he had written it or not, and I would know. So I felt like that show, they were just gonna like do what they always do. It's gonna come back and it's gonna be terrible, and they're try to gaslight you into liking it, like that kind of crap.
That's my fear for like the film you're talking about with It Follows 2.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah,
I know.
And they're
It's
making
like,
it now. They're working on it, from what I understand. It's been, I think, pretty much confirmed.
Right.
So I'm just like, are we going to copy and paste this to just make another film because of the success it had? Then is it too like that's my fear?
You know what's interesting though? They don't have to call it part 2 because it follows.
Correct. I think I think it's
it
like
does.
That's
It
a good
follows.
name for
Yeah.
it. It follows. It follows.
Yeah.
That's what the movie should be called.
It's like when they rebooted Halloween.
right.
Kind of like, hey, we're just gonna call this again Halloween.
But it's gonna be like Halloween, but worse.
Yeah, I think it's
it's
called
never gonna be.
They Follow now or something.
Really?
I forget.
I think you're right.
It does have like a different
name.
No.
Yeah.
They should go back.
I think so.
They should ditch that shit. They should call it It Follows, It Follows.
Actually, that would work.
That's
I
a
would
perfect
I would be
title.
okay
Yeah,
with
that is good. It follows.
They should have called
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah. Or like Halloween again.
Halloween again.
Halloween Light.
Halloween again.
So and going forward, I'm still on my journey with The Sopranos, which I'm on the 4th season right now, and
It's kudos. That's a lot of work.
I love that show so much.
Yeah.
It is like, it really is like exactly what people say it is.
Yeah.
There's just like these episodes sometimes that are not necessarily connected to the plot. In
Like filler
a meaningful
episodes?
way. Yeah, but they would be considered filler, but it's filler written by brilliant people.
Yeah.
So all that ends up being is like things that help strengthen characters, and you're just like, or like make you like characters more. It's like It's great. It's just a great show. I watched for the first time the Sam Raimi movie, A Simple Plan.
Oh my god!
Never
ever
seen
see
that.
Dude, yes, I loved it. I saw that in theaters.
Did you?
Did you love it?
I was like over the fucking hill or moon for that movie.
Isn't it so good?
That is a banger of a screenplay.
Bill Paxton is like it's
What year did this come
incredible.
out?
It's like 98.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. A Simple Plan?
Yeah. I would say
it's Billy Bob Thornton, Bridget Fonda, and Bill Paxton. Yeah,
but like to me, Billy Bob Thornton is like the star of that movie because like that character is so sad and just like it's so beautifully played. Like
it's
I was like
of
shocked,
Mice and Men kind of thing.
Okay.
but like I was like shocked that he didn't like win an Oscar that year because I'm just like that is like a performance that deserves to win something. I got nominated for a bunch of things.
Is it like it's a horror film?
No.
It's kind of like a heist kind of film. Like two brothers find a plane that crashed that had a bunch of money on it. Right? It's like a plane or
Yeah.
something. And
It's
they
like
take
$4 million or something.
Yeah, and then like all this stuff happens after, but like they find money and then it kind of
It's like the whole thing with like money like corrupting you. Like because like when you don't have temptation in front of you, you can sit there and say this is how I would handle it if it was before me.
Yeah.
But then as soon as it's in front of you, you're just kind of like, oh, my life would be easier if I just kept that money. But there's always that idea in the back of your head where it's like, well, where did the money come from?
Correct. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like it just kind of leads to a lot of these like really insane moments. I don't want to again ruin this. I would recommend watching it. But as far as Sam Raimi goes, if you ever just wanted to know how brilliant a filmmaker he is, it's how restrained he is in this movie.
Right.
Because his style is always like, I mean, you watch like The Quick and the Dead and it's just like the craziest shit. And then you watch this movie and it's so like restrained and quiet and poignant and like that guy, he could do anything.
I remember seeing this movie for the first time. My dad and I went to see it on like a Saturday, and I didn't even know Sam Raimi directed it, right? Until the end, it was like directed by Sam Raimi, and went, what?
Yeah.
See, that's
I was
like
like
the cool stuff.
blown away. Yeah.
But his like the storytelling for that too, it's just like that stuff that I love so much. Like it's just like every little thing drives the plot forward. There is no filler, like what we were just talking about.
Right.
The previous movie. But I think that is like one of Raimi's best movies. It's definitely not like, you know, anyone's favorite, but it's like I think maybe.
But it's
like,
those films that
like,
still,
you know, it's like sort of like with Spielberg and Schindler's List, where like I think that is like his achievement in his life, but it's not the one that you're gonna like remember. Oh man, I can't wait to go and watch Schindler's List.
Right.
What a nightmare! Because that movie is really hard to watch. It really is. Like I remember like being a horror fan and having watched like all the Saw movies. Halfway through Schindler's List, I felt my face hot, and I actually wanted to pause the fucking movie because I was just like, I need a second. I didn't because I power through things.
Power through it. When that film came out, if I remember correctly, like that was like 3 VHS tapes or like
it was like it was a long one.
It was like a big. I remember just being a huge box set.
Yeah, like thick, like Titanic, thick almost.
But it's like, I mean, I think that's Spielberg's greatest film, but not anybody's probably favorite film,
right?
Because it's like like Jurassic Park, you have E.T., Jaws, take your pick, motherfuckers. You got Indiana Jones. I mean, the guy's a legend. But I also, well, I guess I'll do a little lead in. I went to the Museum of the Moving Image in New York City yesterday.
Ooh. What is that?
So it's like basically like this place in Queens where they have like all these like props from movies. I can show you guys pictures later. Like just like this amazing stuff, like the Sesame Street puppets.
Oh yeah.
But they had like script, like the script from The Exorcist. They had
cool.
They had like a Linda Blair doll thing that they probably like did something with. But like the Bride of Frankenstein's wig they had, and like then there's like these little booths where you can do like goofy ADR for movies and stuff, or like, you know, put like weird scores.
And that's in where? Queens?
Right? Yeah, Queens. And cool. It was so much fun. Like it's probably spend a few hours just going through there. They have like, you know, the history of like cameras, which is really fucking rad.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they have like cameras from like the earliest days of film all the way up to like modern and shit. And you're just
Oh,
kind of
wow.
like, yeah, like some of them I was
That's
like,
really cool.
like because I
That's
went
cool.
with
I like that stuff.
I went with friend of the show Dave Gonzalez, and we were like looking through the cameras, and I'm like, I need one from like 1941. Because I just wanted to imagine like Orson Welles digging up the floor.
Yeah.
Of,
to
for
see
Citizen
like
Kane.
the size of the camera
Yeah,
in person.
yeah, just to be like, so he stuck that in a fucking hole, and then we started talking about like the practicality of it, and I'm like, what a mad genius Orson Welles was. But that was really fun, and then right afterwards, we went to see Project Hail Mary at that Lincoln Center IMAX, so like the biggest IMAX screen in the country.
Heard it was awesome.
It was in 70 millimeter. Awesome. It's like a movie that like I feel
Based off of a book.
It's based off of a
Yeah.
book.
Yep.
So I can't wait. I can't wait to tell people that I like this movie and just spend the next year having people say, "Did you read the book?
Yeah.
It's much better.
Yeah.
He floats around more."
Hey,
Hey, Jay Salerno.
it's Jay Salerno. How's it going, buddy?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
Good. We're doing the Wraith. Ever see it? Charlie Sheen.
I love it.
Yeah, of
great
course
film.
you would.
Are all a bunch of road pirates.
Yes, yes, yes.
100%. Yeah.
Perfect. This is our friend Adam.
Hey, Jay.
Adam J.
I think I met you like at one time before, maybe at the V Spot or somewhere, because I do like music and stuff.
Totally possible.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So like probably a long time ago.
Yeah, he does music a lot too. Like performs there and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is awesome, by the way. Back
What do you got going on?
Yeah.
Dinner.
Oh,
Dinner.
I was gonna like grab a mic. I'm like, he's seen the Wraith.
He's seen it. Get in
Send him
here.
up a microphone.
You guys said chill, do your thing. I can't wait to hear the episode.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But if you guys need anything, let me know.
Yeah,
Awesome,
man.
dude. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the best, man.
Nice meeting you,
See
buddy.
again
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
the future, but I'll be back.
Awesome.
All right.
Sounds
I
good,
love you, buddy.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Good to see you again.
Absolutely.
I saw him at Goonies, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
We'll talk to you about it.
Yeah, we'll have to talk. Yeah.
That was wild, man. Corey.
Corey Feldman. I know.
The
man.
Corey Show. It's called the Corey Show.
I know. I felt bad because every time Carrie went to speak, like he was like, "Oh, let me tell you one thing too about
Yeah,
this,"
of
and
course,
then he
Feldman,
kind of. I felt so bad. I
Right?
know.
We said the same thing. I was like,
He was awesome, but
yes,
like, yeah, he
it was
just
a little
went.
much. He just needs
Yeah.
to scale
Yeah.
back.
Are
Yeah.
you trying to tell me that Corey Feldman was too much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
I'm getting him on the show.
We're bringing him a Zoom call.
Yeah.
He said for us to do it, we have to pay his internet bill.
Yeah.
But yeah, Project Hail Mary, for anybody who's interested in seeing it, it's like one of those films that they don't really make anymore. And it's so perfectly done in the way that all the threats in the movie are handled very seriously. But then like Ryan Gosling, which I don't know if you know this or not, but is like hilarious.
Oh,
He's like a
I knew.
really,
Yeah.
yeah. I meant that in a very like sarcastic way.
he. Yeah. No. Every time he hosts SNL, it's always a banger. Like
Yeah.
he's always so good
But
on SNL.
Even
Yeah.
like some of his movies, like he has like
Nice
wonderful
Guys.
comedic timing.
Yeah.
But he's so good in this movie, and he carries it because it's like he spends the majority of the time alone with a character that I don't want to say too much about, but is just like so. It just makes you feel good. It's like a movie they used to make a lot of, where like you just sit in the theater and you just felt like good afterwards.
Yeah. Those are good films.
But because it was on that 70 millimeter IMAX and all that, those space sequences were fucking mesmerizing. Like
Good.
there's some beautiful shots in that just looked so good. I'll put up on that screen.
That's important. It's impressive to do.
Yeah,
Space shots are
Yeah.
very difficult.
but also just having it be on film, it just had that warmth that
Right.
I love that like they don't always have in like digital presentations. So to me, it was just kind of like I went to the film museum and then right over to watch an actually like legit movie that's like worth your time.
Yeah.
So it was a really, really great day. So
Chris Miller and Phil Lord did that. The creators of Clone High.
Oh my God. I haven't
It's
thought
crazy.
about Clone High in forever.
Yeah.
not only that, but they also apparently did everything like practically.
Yeah.
That was their
all
whole
of it.
thing.
Yeah.
There's a thing in it.
Clone High. I forgot about Clone High.
I was obsessed with it.
Yeah. Dude, used to draw the characters all the time too.
All the time.
There's the one of the characters in the film. Any other movie, it would just be this CGI embarrassing thing.
Yeah.
And then it's just something about, like, I don't care what anyone
Practical.
says. There's something about, like, a practical effect. It's just better. I get that, like, you can, like,
agree.
enhance movies with CG. But, like, when something is in front of you, you feel something different towards it.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think that's
don't
like
care.
what 80s films have done for us, right?
Right. No, 100%.
eliminating-
Gremlins feel real and threatening, and then you think about like the CGI stuff of today. You're like, yeah, it's
It just it feels like it doesn't
feels-
have weight.
yeah.
and like then there's people like like James Cameron is like a master of like understanding the balance of these things. Like, like sometimes when you watch like movies where there's like CG characters, like if they jump and they land, it's like weightless and it doesn't feel real.
Right.
Like Cameron's that fucking guy that's just kind of like, how much does that guy weigh?
Right.
Like, we're gonna drop a sandbag right here.
100%.
But like even like in T2, which is like the
amazing.
standard of action cinema.
Such a great film.
Yeah.
But like you watch that and like there's effects in it, but it all feels like it's there. But not everybody understands that. Not everyone's a mad genius like him. But Project Hail Mary, I absolutely, I don't usually do this, but I recommend it wholeheartedly. And then, and like I'm sure like when you watch it, like I've heard people say like, oh, like like it's a little too long, whatever. But like just for a film that will actually make you feel happy and like you'll laugh, every single seat in our theater was packed. That theater,
I believe
big.
it. It did really well. I think it did like 143 million.
Yeah, it was
at the
it was
box
it was
office.
a banger of an opening. But like the theater, when people go to that IMAX theater, it's like they're going there to see the movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? So every single seat was filled. Like it was a packed theater, and it was really cool because periodically I would just like look over at everybody, and there's no one on their phone. They're just staring at the screen and they're just into it. And I'm just like, oh, I'm having that feeling. No one's talking. No one's running up and down the aisles and like theater jumping. It's just like, and then like after the movie, everyone's out in the hallway discussing the filmmaking. And I'm like, I just want to live here.
Yeah. So that's when you know it's a good film. Kind of like
Yeah.
Scream 7.
Yeah.
Was like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Scream 7 was awesome.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, no, I also went to see Project Hail Mary and loved it.
Okay.
It was
I
a
thought
great
it would have been
yeah.
awesome if I said all that and you were just like, did we see the same fucking movie?
Sucked.
Jesus Christ.
When it comes to Phil Lord and Chris Miller, this is the worst. No,
What a stinker.
what a stinker. No, I saw it on Friday and I loved it. I thought it was really good.
Do you know what I mean? Like what I was just saying about how it's just like a film, like it almost feels like a throwback kind of thing where you're like,
It does,
oh.
yeah.
Is
And
it long?
It's
Ish.
2.5 hours, I think.
It does
not
not,
bad.
feel 2.5
Yeah.
hours.
Good
though.
films don't feel like 2.5 hours.
No, yeah, and it flies, and it does a thing where it starts in space, like he wakes up in and then it has like flashbacks to how he got there, but yeah, it's really really good, and the effects are all practical. Like the ship feels real, like a lot of times now they might build half a set and then the rest of it is like CGI.
Is it as good as Event Horizon ship?
It's
Because that's a pretty
good.
well built ship.
That is a pretty. I loved the Event Horizon ship.
The inside that ship looks cool.
Yeah.
the Hail Mary ship, pretty cool.
All right.
Pretty
That's
cool.
yeah. I'm all for that.
How funny is it like when the one ship is like tracking the other ship and it's just kind of like
Oh yeah, and it's moving back and forth like
so
like
funny.
an old like Atari
Yeah,
game. Like, it was like
That's cool.
but no, the movie is really really good, and
So does it got a serious element to it, or is it like
100%.
Yeah, dude, it's
He's going to save this. Like it's weird because this plot has been like showed up a couple times in different movies before, where they're going to save the sun. Right?
Okay.
The sun's about to burn out, and the world will like freeze over, and so he has to get some stuff that will be able to save the sun. Right? But he has to
Yeah.
travel.
There's another film that was like that.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yes.
But here's the thing. It has elements of that, and
Okay.
I don't want to say too much
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it. But
I'll watch it.
it has elements of that, but like, it's like all that stuff is not goofy. Because like modern movies do that sometimes, where like I think Marvel movies are awfully guilty of this.
It's Danny Boyle, right? That did
Danny Boyle,
Sunshine?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Boyle
yeah.
did
Okay,
Sunshine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these,
And I
like,
love that movie.
yeah,
It's so good.
it's
Yeah, I remember
awesome
watching
stuff. But like a lot of films sometimes these days, like they'll have threats, and then it's like the characters aren't taking the threats seriously, so you as an audience member don't take it seriously. But they really do, like when he shows like flashbacks and stuff, like you just understand that this is something that needs to happen. So it's sort of like it's very dark in those elements, but it makes like all the light in the film shine brighter. Like when there's like that, like the humor and like that love between
Yeah.
Him, yeah.
yeah, and it's just one of those things where I was like watching it and I'm like, man, I just feel like I could just sit here and watch another hour of this and I would be fine. But
Yeah.
again, I'm very excited to have everybody tell me that the book was much better.
The book is better.
That's never annoying.
That's always
I feel like the movie is definitely worth checking out, and it's really cool because they'll have the screen for flashbacks kind of shrink down a little bit, and then like when it goes into space, it like expands. So yeah,
Okay.
it's really
I like that.
It's pretty cool.
the last space film I watched that I really enjoyed was Interstellar.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
So like that is like
That Chris
And
Nolan,
some of the
what a
music,
bust.
some of the score in this movie had little flourishes of that.
Interstellar?
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing they did too before the movie started. They showed the first 5 minutes of the Odyssey.
Oh yeah, the first 5 minutes, like they did with what movie was it before?
Oh yeah, before Avatar.
Avatar, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I think that was like they showed like 5 minutes of it, but I think this was
It's
like
not
the beginning
first-
of it.
Oh, okay.
But boy, that movie looks awesome. Like it looks like something that's going to be like just some of the shots in that. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What else did you watch?
Oh, so I also watched Ready or Not 2, and I loved it. I thought it was really, really funny. Like,
What'd you
all
watch?
the way through. Ready or Not 2, here I
Oh,
come.
that's right, yeah.
And I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was so funny, the whole way through. And then I totally agree with a character change.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I just thought the humor in it. There's like a scene, a great cut scene. I shouldn't ruin it. I won't ruin it. But the sister goes.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. The sister is like, my sister probably ran to the gate and got away from here now. And then it has a really funny cut. And it just made me laugh really, really hard. And then I thought, like, seeing Sean Hannity, I haven't seen him on screen in a while.
No, it took me a second to recognize him too, because I'm like that.
He looks
is
like
that
completely.
Stan?
Yeah, he looks completely different from the faculty.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Alpha Dog and stuff. So I haven't seen him probably since Alpha Dog, to be honest. And then so seeing him, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and
That's cool that Sarah Michelle Gellar was in it.
Yeah.
Did she have like a big role?
Yeah, she's like one of the main antagonists of the film, and Elijah Wood is in it, which is awesome.
I saw that Elijah Wood is in it from the trailer.
And Catherine Newton, a huge fan. She's great. But yeah, so enjoyed that movie. I also rewatched The Exorcist because I went to the steps in
Like
DC.
the original.
The original.
Yeah, because I saw your pictures.
Yeah, so I went to the steps in the house, and I was like, man, I can't wait. I gotta watch this movie again because it's been a while, and it's so cool to like, be like, man, I was right there. That's so
cool.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
They
stuff
ever,
like
tell you,
that.
they ever tell you about the time we went there and there was that lady that wouldn't let us get a picture on the stairs for like
Why?
the longest time? Well, because she decided that she was going to do her whole gym routine on those steps.
Oh, really?
So she's like running up and down the steps, and we are just trying to get the photo, and she just looked so annoyed that we were there, and we're like, we're going to fucking stand here until you're done.
Yeah,
You're going to
we're
fall
gonna
over
take
at
these
some
pictures
point.
here on the steps. We didn't come all this way for nothing.
Here's the thing, lady. We have all the time in the world. Your cardio is going to get to you at some point.
My God.
And we waited her out, and we got our photos.
Did she
but-
still? Did you do it like deliberately?
What, like push her down the stairs?
No. Well, I mean,
Because that was totally deliberate.
no. I'm saying like,
Yeah, she
did
fell
just
all the
do
way
her
down to the
cardio?
stairs, and I just ran
Did she
over. I
know
was
that
like,
you were standing there waiting?
Then I did this to her. I was like,
Yeah,
Gave
because there's
her
always
final
those people
rights.
that will like stand there, like they know you're waiting, and you're like, "Do you know that I'm waiting?"
Yeah.
Or
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
What else you watch?
And then I also went to Gettysburg, and I went to the Creature Feature weekend, which was awesome. I had a great time. I met the lady from Audition. I met Robert Kiger, who was in Monster Squad, Patrick.
Okay.
And, like one of the main kids. And then I also met Tommy Doyle. What's his real name?
Brian Andrews.
Like the original Tommy Doyle.
Original Tommy Doyle.
Interesting.
And, he was cool. And then
because it wouldn't have been Paul Rudd.
And then they were screening.
It's like, wait a second, there's only one other.
Yeah.
Tommy Doyle.
And
there's also
well, actually, that's right.
Yeah, Tommy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Oh god, the worst Tommy Doyle.
AMH.
Evil dies tonight.
Yeah, the worst Tommy Doyle.
You protected me as a kid. Now it's my turn.
There was a reason why they didn't bring him back. I remember reading about that, like the original Tommy Doyle.
Oh, really?
It's like he aged or something.
No,
or
I
like
think
he
it's
didn't fit
because
the scope.
He might be a strange guy.
Yeah.
Really? Is he a strange guy in person?
I mean, like, I was okay, but other people, like, at the convention were like, that guy's a weird guy.
I'll give you
a weird guy.
Dude, I'll say
Stay
this.
away from him.
I met him at a Monster Mania years ago.
Yeah. Is he just like a strange dude?
He is I'll say this. He seemed like a very nice guy, but it was interesting when you went over to talk to him about Halloween, and his response was how hot he thought She-Hulk was. And this is long before that show that no one watched came out. This is like him just talking about pages of the comics. He's like, oh, yeah, like I'd like to have a girl like She-Hulk. And I'm like, great, could you sign this? I got somewhere to be.
So he was in the Epstein files.
Yeah. There could have been a Brian Andrews and the Epstein. No, I don't know. No, but so then I went and they were showing a screening of the original Phantasm. So
that's cool.
I sat in on that, and that was cool. And then Saturday, I went to a concert with Robin.
Okay.
And it was like Voltaire. He's like a goth kind of guy. And so we went to the concert, but before we did, Robin put on goth makeup. She was like, I'm going to like goth it up, right? So she put
Don't tell me Tommy Doyle showed up.
No.
Dressed as She-Hulk.
He's just like, hey,
He
guys.
showed up in green
Heard there
paint.
was something going on here tonight.
Oh, man, you look great.
But I also gothed it up. I put on some black lipstick
There you
and
go.
like eyeliner and stuff. And then I did like the hair coming down like this. And then so we went to the concert. And the funny part is on the way home, we're driving and I'm like, you know what? Don't put the directions in. I feel like I have a layout of this town and I could probably get us back. No
Did you at
problem.
least have MapQuest with you?
No, I drove us back. And we're like 2 blocks away and we got pulled over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we got pulled over.
For
and
what? Were you
Because
speeding?
when I was driving and I didn't have the directions on, I was going straight and I didn't realize the right lane was going to continue to go straight where the left lane
was this
gonna
still
turn.
in where was this at? Where
In Gettysburg.
in Gettysburg? Okay.
So I would like pull up and originally I thought this was going to be the lane to like go straight. So then I was like, oh no, it's not. It's this one. So I just like
I thought maybe you were
turned
out of
a-
Gettysburg already, heading back.
No, we were just on our way to the hotel.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and so we are like 2 blocks away. Then I see the lights come on, so I pull over
Son of a bitch.
into the gas station, and it's probably like 12 or so, 12:30 at night, and I just realized I'm like, fuck, I'm in goth makeup.
Oh my god. I didn't really think about that. Yeah.
So he comes to the car. He's like, where are you guys coming from? And I was like, I was at a goth concert. And then
It's a band you've never heard of.
you never heard
Oh my god, dude. That's actually really funny.
No, yeah, and so I gave him my license. I'm like, I don't normally dress like this all the time. And
Yeah,
then
sure, buddy.
Yeah,
But he's like,
that's what they all say.
and then I was like, I was just driving back. He's like, why'd you make that like weird turn, right? Not turn, but just like shift over to the lane. I was
Because
like,
I'm different, officer.
I was gonna say that. And he's like, why'd you make that weird turn? I'm like, have you seen me lately? I do a lot of weird things lately.
I'm goth, man. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Doing a lot of weird things.
Let
here.
me look.
Is that the weirdest thing I've done today? Who knows?
So he lets me off with a warning. He's like, "Oh, you guys are good, right? You're obviously not from town, whatever."
You seem like you've got enough problems.
Yeah, you guys are clear to go. Let me call into the rest of the people. If you see this gentleman coming down the road, do not pull him over.
This Robert Smith looking guy, let him go. And so I ended up from The Cure. So I am driving back, and I go, God, I go goth once, and I get pulled over.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
It's like,
you could have got out of the car and did the Justin Timberlake. Man, why are these tests so hard?
why are these tests so hard? Dude, I watched that video, and then I saw like the full one where he's even at
He's like handcuffed at the
like at the thing. He's like, do you guys do this to everybody?
Is this like normal protocol?
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, just in case, like, pretty much if you run.
yeah, or like try to hit us and stuff. He's like, wow, okay.
I mean,
Can I give you one to look up? Did you ever see the Reese Witherspoon one when she got pulled over?
no.
Oh, they have a video.
Is that what she
Really?
says?
Yeah, she's doing that shit.
I mean,
She's like, you
Dude,
know
at
who
least
I
Justin
am?
was like, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm doing the tour. You know, because everyone
like a world
misquoted
tour.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone misquoted it online because he wasn't like, what about the
he
tour?
tried to sue to like have those videos not come out.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
I think it probably did him a favor because he doesn't come off like an
Yeah.
asshole or anything. You know,
No.
he was actually kind of
No,
awesome like during it.
I mean,
feel
if he
like,
just decided to get back with NSYNC, I mean,
Right,
this
then
would
it
never
would-
happen.
What if that was his? What if that?
I mean, we wouldn't have these problems.
What if that was his sentence?
Yeah.
You're gonna need to.
Oh my God.
Put out 3 albums.
If I was in law enforcement, that would be my threat. I'd be like, listen, brother. He'd be like, is this normal program? I'm like, this is until you get back with NSYNC. If you don't, I'm keeping you here for at least 30 more days.
you're on 45 show probation with NSYNC.
Yeah.
we're gonna need you
Just
to put
face
out
it, dude.
3 albums of community service.
with
We need
NSYNC.
3 albums of community service by May.
Yeah.
May.
Okay, it's gonna be May.
Next May. It's like, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say
I'm
it
just
like
a big
that.
fan. I'm sorry.
He did look like, though, like, if you ever remember, like, the Ashton Kutcher, like, prank show, Punk'd,
Yes. Oh,
where,
Punk'd.
like, they made it look like they, like,
Definitely, yeah.
like, they were, like, taking his house and stuff, I think. Right. It was a car.
And he cried.
He looked like that. Like,
Yeah.
when he was there, he was, like, you could tell he was, like, alcohol was definitely, he was starting to sober up a little bit. Because
Yeah.
he looked sweaty and red.
Yeah.
He's like, is this, like, normal protocol here?
Yeah. You actually do a great Justin Timberlake. That's like,
he's like-
spot on.
And then his friend was like, can't you give him a break? Like, you know, bye, bye, bye. And like, the guy's like, no.
What?
Like, he's going to jail.
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
I'm more of a Voltaire fan.
Yeah, I'm more like, hey, listen,
He's
the
like
guy I
putting
just
on his
pulled over.
lipstick.
Hey, the guy I just pulled over, he had goth makeup on. Okay? Not Justin Timberlake.
This guy ain't goth. He's going to jail.
You know, let him pass because he's like from
my
NSYNC.
God.
The guy's just kind of like, not my music, buddy.
Dude,
my
can
music,
you
buddy.
imagine if like this happened recently and you were the car that got pulled over before?
Oh, my God.
And they were like, don't you know who I am? He's like, no, but the guy who just left, he was at a goth concert. You're going to jail.
We're sick of your goth music, cunt.
This is a real bye.
Yeah, this is a real, yeah.
But seriously, I'm gonna need 3 albums out.
Yeah.
Community service.
By It's Gonna Be May.
Hey,
But, yeah, so that was basically everything I watched. And then I did like a rewatch because we're covering a movie today.
We are.
That I am a huge fan of. Adam is probably even a bigger fan of this movie.
Love this film.
And you're such a huge fan that, do you want to tell them what you did a couple years ago? You got the rights to... Go ahead.
I crushed up pills with Charlie Sheen and snorted them on his couch.
Nice.
Oh, no, that's a
Who
different.
didn't?
Oh, wait, that's a different story. I'm sorry. No.
Did you guys do this?
So such a big fan. I would 2010.
Yes.
That's how old this we recorded. It's 16 years old now. Actually,
Wow,
16
doesn't
years old
even
recorded
feel like
wise.
it. Yeah.
But then I put it out on my EP, which came out in 2018.
and
That's
where can
why-
people
okay.
find that?
Oh, Spotify, Apple Music, where all music is streaming today in
Like
2026.
anywhere?
Oh, and also on Napster, which is a streaming market today too. So if you go to Napster.com, you can find my music on Napster, which is ironic, but you have to pay for the service these days. Yeah. But yeah, 2010, I had this idea, "Hold On Blue Eyes," which is just a amazing song. So many moving pieces to "Hold On Blue Eyes." La Marca, which was like a put together band for the album. Abe LaMarca, who was like the singer of it.
Abe Lagoda?
Yeah. Abe LaMarca.
Oh, sorry.
Abe LaMarca.
So sorry.
So they started this band called LaMarca, and it was like a combination of like Abe and a couple other gentlemen who wrote the song, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But Scotty Brothers Records, which was like a record company back in the day, they did a lot of different albums. Like Abe had some sort of relationship with Scotty Brothers Records, and that's kind of how the song came out. But Mark Timms, who wrote the song, and then another gentleman, J.D. Souther, when Jimmy and I decided to do this song, we sent like a demo of what we were doing to J.D. Souther's team, and they loved it. They were like, this is amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And Mark Timms, who's one of the original writers, and I'll send you after the show today the original demo that he put out before this became to the record.
Movie. Yeah.
And Mark Timms was such a big fan of what we did. If you go onto YouTube, Mark Timms has his own YouTube channel, and our song is on his playlist.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
So the
like,
original
he's awesome.
writer,
Yeah.
the original writer of Hold On Blue Eyes,
Yeah.
with J.D. Souther, put our song on his playlist,
That's so dope.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a funny story about this song?
Sure.
So I had no idea that you did any of that. But I've heard that song before from you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, Adam's a good writer. Yeah. And then I
wish.
would listen to it.
I wish I was the writer.
Like sometimes I have you singing that song in my head
Yeah.
in my intimate moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was, yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Can you do the? Can you do the?
But I had only ever heard that version from you because
Yeah.
I'm a newbie to this movie.
Okay.
So I'm watching the movie the other day and that song starts playing
You're like, oh my goodness.
and I'm like, that motherfucker lied to me. That hack. He
such a
stole
great-
this song, claimed it as his own. But in all seriousness, you do a wonderful version of it.
Thank you, dude.
Isn't it? It's crazy because I haven't listened.
We had to get
the
a
original
license.
in
We had to
while.
get a license. We paid for the license. So I've been paying for it for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made love to Charlie Sheen and water to that song.
I mean, listen, please make love in water with my song to that.
Yeah.
I think I have AIDS now.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's a great story.
It's crazy. And then your other history with this movie is really, really funny to us.
Oh my
because,
goodness. Yeah.
Of course, like, so the first time we ever went to Monster Mania, you're like, you know what? I'm going to tell James O'Barr,
Yeah.
creator of The
Who
Crow.
just happened to be there.
He just happened to be there. So the three of us and Will Perno, we went to Monster Mania 3.
It was a great Monster Mania.
It was one of the best.
So great.
Back when all your favorite stars were still alive.
I know.
And not just like reaching deep into your wallet and ripping you off.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I think about when we met, what's his face from Phantasm, I'm blanking.
Angus Scrim.
Angus Scrim.
Angus
Thank
Scrim.
you. Who just, hey guys.
Do you have a copy of that photo, by the way?
I do. Do you want me to send that to you?
No, I was going to say if you wanted one, I could make a copy.
Yeah, I have all those if anybody needs any of them. But like to your point, just so welcoming and wanting to take photos with you and not like, hey, so that's going to cost you like $25.
Well, first off, we have to clarify something. His name's Rory Guy. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes.
Because you whipped
Yeah.
out his passport.
Yes.
That's where the connection came from. Because he's like, oh, what's all of your names? Like EJ, Adam, and I'm like, Rory's like, Rory. My name is Rory. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you are adorable.
yeah.
You are
He's
so
so
cute.
nice.
So nice. Like
Yeah.
one of the nicest.
Just that fucking kind face.
I feel like that's kind of like I haven't been to a Monster Mania in a while, and I actually was just telling Mindy not to get sidetracked there. I just told her I was like, we need to go back to Monster Mania.
Yeah.
But like I do hear like stories from like people like reading things like about how some people are just all about the money.
Yeah.
Versus like some people actually want to like sit like Matthew Lillard is a perfect example of just a standout guy. Like
Right.
I've watched him like so many videos of him at conventions.
Yeah.
Like people with disabilities, like he just like, and I watched this
Kids,
interview with
yeah.
him recently where he's just like having people come up to me and just tell me their life story and how I've impacted them and like the things that I'm able to do for them. He's like, it's not even about the money. It's just that I made some sort of impact on their life.
but I also
means the world
like
to
the
me.
money a
Yeah.
lot. So I'm going to charge you $100.
Yeah.
But you know,
Right.
you know who was actually still a gentleman?
Skeet Ulrich.
No, like Rowan Campbell.
Oh, Rowan Campbell.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Because his prices are like they're so low.
Yeah.
Like they're like, and he's actually been in some stuff like recently. So you'd think that he would be the one charging more.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's friendly.
Yeah.
And he'll talk to you, and he was like really like pumped that we went with a group of people to see Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think everybody's just different on how they approach that, because I think back to our days, even the MTV days.
Yeah.
There were some really cool celebrities that we met, and there were some that didn't care if that you were standing there waiting for them.
Right.
Which is just sad to me. It's like, these are the people that make you who you are.
Yeah.
LL Cool J was awesome.
Amazing.
Well, that's in his name.
Greatest of all time. That's the first time I ever heard that too. He was like, "Yo, buy my album, Go."
Macy Gray,
Greatest
terrible.
of all time. Yeah,
She was like terrible. Jim Carrey, awesome.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did she have her Spider-Man money yet?
No, not yet.
no.
I don't think so. No. Try to say goodbye
Lars
and
Lars
I
from
choke.
Metallica was a total douche.
Yeah, he was.
We were like,
yeah.
Napster.
I wonder why he was a douche.
Well, after he was a douche, I think we yelled like, Napster forever.
See, I would have loved it if you said that to him, like to greet him. Hey, Lars, Napster.
No, Sean Fanning.
I'm
did that.
downloading your songs right now.
I remember when Sean Fanning came out on stage with the Napster shirt on.
Yeah.
With Lars on stage.
Yes.
Like promote Napster at the time, but
Yeah.
no, I mean, not to get sidetracked, but yeah, I think that conventions are certainly have changed where a lot of it's like the pricing wise, you're like, I'm gonna meet this guy for like $175. Like,
Yeah,
this is insane.
kinda crazy now.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the fuck were we talking about?
Oh, James O'Barr.
Yeah,
Oh, James O'Barr. Yes, go ahead.
So, so we are going down to this convention in New Jersey, Cherry Hill, Monstermania, and Adam's like, I'm gonna go tell James O'Barr that, hey man, I know you ripped off the Wraith. So go ahead, tell your story.
So I had my DVD with me.
Yeah.
I went up to him and just told him, I was like, hey, can you sign my Wraith DVD? And he like just looked at me like, what the, why am I signing? He signed it. He signed it.
Yeah, he signed it.
And I was like, I think I had said something along the lines without sounding like a dick. Like, oh man, there are a lot of similarities to The Crow in this film that I think came out way before your graphic novel.
And you were trying to not sound like a dick.
Correct. But
Right.
listen, over the years we did the Crow episode, and
Right.
I love the Crow. I mean, the Crow has really grown on me over the years, and
I have thoughts about that though, because like I'm the only thing I ever knew about the Wraith for years
yeah,
was your analysis of it. I had never seen it because it was one of those movies. Like it's always just in the
hopefully
back of
now
my
it's
brain.
put some different perception. And
So like this is what I'll give you.
Rory's giving me something.
No.
Yes.
There's a couple.
That means
things
the
in
world.
it. There's like a character named Skank.
Yes.
The flashbacks are a little like similar, and the way they're shot really.
Yes.
Right.
But I wouldn't say the Crow. I'll give you the Crow Wicked Prayer.
Okay.
Like it's more like in that tone.
Was Wicker Prayer Eddie
See,
Furlong?
Yeah.
I see like different elements. Like, so obviously the gang that attacks the two, right? They don't kill the girl; they keep her alive. But in this movie, and
They wrap her up in a blanket and leave her on the highway.
It's like, yeah.
yeah.
It's like
what?
bleeding.
And then, but then you have like other characters. I feel like Loomis and Ernie Hudson are kind of like in, the cop that's
Yeah.
trying to chase this thing, hunting down the gang members. And then you have like his brother Billy is kind of like the Sarah character that kind of like doesn't realize till later on. She's like, wait a second.
There's definitely some things from.
There's like little things,
little elements of it. but
Definitely
not,
was like inspired for sure.
Yeah, I would say if he saw it, like you don't even know, like maybe James O'Barr saw it.
What if
maybe
you
not.
walked into James O'Barr's house? It was just like
all Wraith stuff.
all the Wraiths.
Where the fuck you gonna Wraith?
You go into his garage. He has
Where'd you get this Chrysler door from? Oh, I was on the set of The Wraith when they were filming it.
Is that a Wraith shower curtain?
Is that a Turbo Interceptor in your garage?
Is that a Wraith shower curtain? Is that a Wraith bar soap in there too?
It's in the shape of.
Charlie Sheen scars?
But here's the thing, little things like that. Very different movies though.
For sure.
Because like when I was watching this movie, I was picturing like it was gonna be like a straight ripoff. Because like Sherilyn Finn's in it.
Yeah.
And I was
She's great in it too.
Well, I was picturing her off Twin Peaks, like with the short hair and stuff. And I'm like, oh, so it's gonna be like she's gonna be like this goth movie, like that goth looking movie. and she's gonna fit really well. And then I'm watching it, and I'm like, this is nothing what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Did you even recognize her at first or no?
No, she looked more like Tiffany Amber Thiessen or
Yeah,
something.
right?
in this.
Yeah, she does it. Yeah.
Doesn't she look more like Laura Palmer?
A little bit, yeah. Like because she looks like her character in Twin Peaks, like Audrey, like she's like very quirky, has all these like great, really interesting outfits. And this, she's like whatever the equivalent of a prom queen in that town is. But
Carrie.
she just kind of looks like, girl in high school that everyone liked or whatever. But I was really expecting like the goth look, and then I'm watching this movie and I'm like, oh no, it kind of looks more visually like Wicked Prayer with all the sand and the desert shit. I saw Wicked Prayer once, so I might not even be remembering this correctly.
Yeah, you were expecting her to look like me the other night, but in fact, she just looked normal, right? Because you're like black lipstick.
Dude, I thought she did look like you. That's why I'm always calling you Thin.
Thank you, buddy.
That's my Finny. But I've got thoughts about this movie.
Okay.
I think I'll be. It's interesting. It's an interesting movie.
And what's great about this film that we'll talk about is somebody actually died on set doing this.
Right. Which
Yeah,
is weird
stunt
because
person, right?
again,
Or,
another person died on the set of The Crow.
It wasn't a
It
stunt
has
person.
weird
Wasn't
similarities.
it? I don't think it was. Yeah, you're right.
It was
I
like
don't
a
think
camera person.
It's a cinematographer.
It was like on a
But
rig.
all those
yeah.
shots of the cars on those like back roads were all shot like you're not going to get that anymore.
Hey,
like, that is like
so here's the funny thing. We did. And it's called One Battle After Another.
Oh
and
my!
I'm like,
shut up,
dude.
dude.
I was thinking.
I have a joke at the end of this where
Yeah?
I was like, "Yo, that is so wild."
It
Because
is
I forgot.
so similar. Those rolling hills and shit.
dude, it's crazy.
Do you think Paul Thomas Anderson saw this movie and was like,
more had to.
Could I just read
Just
you my
go
note?
nuts. Go
Okay,
nuts.
so I was like, okay, so at the end, we see the Wraith show up and pack racism. And one race after another, I wonder if PTA was inspired by this, like James O'Barr.
yeah,
There's definitely like
James O'Bard.
James O'Barr.
These were the types of films that you don't really think because people forget about these films, but anybody could take inspiration from this film because it's such a forgotten film.
Yeah.
But it's a cult classic. Like people love this film.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, I think if you saw this when you were younger, there might have been like a nostalgic love of it.
I could see why somebody would enjoy this. Like if it's fun.
Yeah.
It has things about it that I want to get into.
Of course, 100%.
and we'll definitely do that now. But it's it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Start.
All right, so the film opens with a cosmic force or something whipping around through the desert.
It starts like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because like how they show like space and then it kind of tilts down.
Yes, it does.
It's very similar.
Can we talk about the score in the beginning
Oh,
of
the
this film?
score is amazing.
I mean, the synths in this film are incredible, and this is such an underrated score that you can't even find the score for it. I've tried for years.
Do you know what's fucked up, dude? You can actually find the score. It's actually titled "It Can't Rain All the Time."
But I will say, I will say that whole like, boom,
Dude, so good.
I mean, that is like
It's-
like, and then when it comes together, it's like beautifully
Yeah.
done. And it's simple, a simple uniform costume that they designed for Charlie Sheen.
right.
Just so powerful.
Well, do you remember
Yeah.
like when Charlie Sheen was on his bike and he was driving? It was like, "Can't rain all the time, can't rain all the time, can't rain all the time." I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
Anything that reminds me of The Crow, I'm like,
Damn it.
yeah, right on.
Yeah. Yeah, so we see this thing whipping around the desert. It's like a cosmic force. It looks like two shooting stars
Does it blew through like a billboard of the sheriff?
It
Yeah,
does, yeah.
it
So it's
goes
almost
through
like
Loomis.
it's almost like blowing through, like letting you know that it has no regard for the law. Like
Yeah.
we're like
Yep.
gonna
Yeah,
we're at a
it's-
point beyond the law. This is
Yep.
like a revenge thing. I think that's cool.
Yeah, and
I
then
agree.
even
Choice.
melts like the roadside sign. You know what I mean? And it
Very
looks which it
simple
looks awesome.
effects for
Yeah.
that time as well.
And then finally you just see it like clash together, the two of them, and it forms the Turbo Interceptor.
Which was only one of its kind, designed and built for that film.
Yeah.
And also, did you guys know that that's how cars are born?
Yeah.
Did you know that's where cars come from?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's where cars
fun
come
fact
from.
about that Turbo Interceptor. If you go onto YouTube, Jay Leno used to have his own car show.
Oh, yeah.
They actually feature Charlie Sheen pulling up to his show in that Turbo Interceptor.
Really?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Really?
I bet Jay Leno like saw that and was like, "Man, that's a fucking
Yeah.
cool car."
So
Yeah.
I'll send you the clip after this, but it's the
Yeah.
most incredible thing because the person who owns this original Turbo Interceptor now from the film is still like mint condition. It's
Billy?
awesome.
Wow. That's crazy.
It could be. It could be Rory.
So we then cut to George and his girlfriend,
Yes.
who are chased by a bunch of punks led by Nick Cassavetes,
Who's
son of
also
John
the director
Cassavetes,
of
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
The Notebook, and Alpha Dog.
And
Yes.
his dad is a legend.
Director John Cassavetes,
Yeah.
who was also
Shadows.
in Rosemary's Baby.
Yep.
Yeah. Just like literally like a screen legend. I know that
Yeah.
like a bunch of the actors in this movie were like trying to step out of the shadow of their more successful family members.
Yeah.
That's actually like a real thing.
That's so true. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people in
There's
there.
like Clint Howard. You have Charlie Sheen. You have Nick Cassavetes. And so,
Randy
yeah,
Quaid.
so Randy Quaid.
Randy
Randy
Quaid,
Quaid,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
This
of
whole cast is just incredible.
One quick thing though about Mr. Howard in this film.
Yeah.
So I had to look into this.
The ice cream man?
Clint Howard, that hair that he has,
Yes.
is a reference to Eraserhead because the director of this movie loved and was very inspired by David Lynch, and that was the point where I was like, okay, movie, we can be friends.
Yeah.
So isn't it weird? So this movie comes out.
I know. I was thinking of it
And then
too.
Sherilyn Flynn
Yeah.
ends up in a Lynch, like one of his most popular things of all time, for sure. But like,
And one of his most like beloved characters too. Like people
Right.
loved Audrey.
Hey, can
Horne.
we give it up for writer director Mark Marvin?
yeah, he
Or
wrote and directed
Mike
this
Marvin
movie.
for writing and directing this film. I mean, it's awesome. If you ever get a chance, just you can buy the Wraith on Blu-ray or however you want. They have the interviews with Mike Marvin, who the whole point of this, like he talks about, he's like, there was a film that was done in the 90s called The Crow that I think
Did he say
gained
that?
inspiration from our little film called The Wraith.
Wow.
Do you think when you brought that disc up to James O'Barr, he started sweating?
I don't
He's
know,
like,
but Mike
"Oh,
Marvin
shit,
does.
it's
I'll send you the
happening."
clip. It's actually really funny. Mike,
On to me.
it's actually really funny, and that's kind of
I think
how
that guy's dressed like a lawyer.
Yeah, Mike Marvin literally says this in the commentary interview that they did with him.
Wow.
That a little film in the '90s called The Crow, or the graphic novel that was made, The Crow,
Right.
plays a lot of similarities to our little film that I wrote and directed called The Wraith.
What if I
Yeah,
cuffed
that's so
James
weird.
O'Barr? Like, you're going away, scumbag.
Going away, buddy. We
He's
finally
like,
got you.
Is this normal protocol in here?
Do I have to autograph all your stuff before you?
Yes,
cart
you
me
do.
away?
We got a wheelbarrow filled with Crow memorabilia.
I can
People
I
love
can hear
The Crow.
Rory interviewing James O'Barr. So listen, where's the fucking shower curtain? Where's the Wraith shower curtain?
It's my most prized possession. You can't have it.
But yeah, we see George and his girlfriend. They're driving along, and they are pulled over by a bunch of punks.
Who
led
never
by,
help in these movies, by the way.
No.
How come there's never like a road gang that's just like, hey, you low on gas out here in the desert?
Right. These guys are like, hey, we're gonna take your car. You race us. If we win, we get to take your car. And if you try to run off, we're gonna take your girl. Right.
Yeah, and we're gonna make all sorts of weird innuendos that actually
Yeah.
mean like other things, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they kind of make it
Yeah.
sound like it's going in a gross direction.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're actually talking about like the ownership.
Back in
Yeah.
the 80s, they were racing for cars. If this was happening today and they filmed this, they'd be just siphoning gas because gas is so high right now. Like, hey, we don't want your car. We just want the
We
gas.
just want the gas.
Dude, this movie could not exist now because all the gang people are like,
Walk away.
We can't afford to steal cars anymore.
Pack is just
It's
dressed
just way
as
too
Lord
much.
Humongous.
Yeah. Gas register, I'm riding mopeds now.
walk away.
There's $13,000 worth of damages, and we need $13,000
God.
worth of gas.
So
Yeah, this was hilarious. This also falls into that thing, my theory that a lot of these movies made in the 80s were written by people who grew up in the 50s.
Yeah.
Like when they were like
100%,
kids
yeah.
or teenagers in the 50s, I should say, because it still has that thing where it's like cool guys wear
Yeah.
like leather jackets and like do like the
100%.
street racing and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
It's more like I think of American Graffiti and shit like
Right.
that.
Or
John Milner.
Rebel Without a Cause with
Rebel
James
Without a
Dean.
Cause.
Yeah.
There's a fucking reference to that movie in here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I got the bullets.
I got
Yeah.
the bullets.
I definitely think, to your point, like I never really like thought about that, and like Rebel Without a Cause, probably one of my favorite James Dean films. I mean, he's only made 4 films, right? But like out of the films that he's made, that's definitely on top of my list.
Yeah,
of James Dean
rocks.
films for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, the gang challenges George to a race, and
Thunder Road.
dude, they start the race, and this soundtrack for this movie is
It's just
incredible.
amazing.
So they have Ozzy Osbourne's
was this Secret Loser?
Secret Loser.
Is a secret loser.
Yeah, and it rocks. It's so good. So you see
I feel
them
like most
racing
of the
to
budget went into this soundtrack because there's a bunch of bangers.
There's
on
a
You
it.
have
bunch of
Billy
bangers on
Idol later on. Which,
Tim Fahey, Where's the
Rebel-
Fire?
Yeah, where's the
fire? Yeah. Everybody's always asking me.
so good. But Secret Loser by Ozzy, what a freaking awesome way to start that
So
movie.
great.
And so George loses the race and loses his car to the gang. And at first he's like, "You guys cheated. You almost ran me off the road." And they're like, "Take your girl and take a walk."
And you know, there's no like thinking about it. There's no like cell phones back in the day, right? Like no, like maybe a payphone you go to,
Right.
But like, who are you gonna call in the middle of that to be like, oh, somebody
In the
just like,
desert.
I just made a deal with somebody, they took my car. Like by the time somebody even gets out there, it's probably gonna take a week. It's like
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Whereabouts
I know,
the road are
seriously.
you right now?
Yeah, where are
What's
you?
the closest monument? Oh, none.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're next to sand.
it's true.
Are you next to the hills that have eyes?
Yeah.
Because that's what it looks like.
Do you see a cactus?
Yeah, do you see
Yeah.
cacti?
Where is this? What street? Yeah,
And then we cut to another great song, Heart vs. Head by Stan Bush.
great.
Love that song too. And the next day we see the arrival of Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
And
Cool
he
shot. Him
Yeah.
riding into town. It's like nice wide, and they take some time watching him come down the road and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's neat.
I love it. There's a lot of really cool things in this movie, like directing wise,
Yeah.
that I really
great
enjoyed.
opening song too, coming in.
Yeah. And so yeah, Charlie Sheen comes in and he drives by Carrie's house, played by Sherilyn
great-
Flynn.
The great Sherilyn.
Sherilyn Flynn. Yeah,
And he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Sherilyn.
And
Sherilyn Fenn.
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 Yeah, Sherilyn.
Not with an
Fenn.
I.
Sherilyn.
Yes,
So I kept
Fenn.
writing Finn. I kept
Yeah,
writing Finn, but it's
Correct.
F-E-N-N.
Carrie.
For those who want to know.
Yeah,
Carrie with an I. And so Charlie Sheen tries to pick up Carrie. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Right? And he's
Yep.
like, "I'm new in town. My name's Jake." And that's unfortunately when her punk boyfriend, Packard Walsh, shows up.
plays a great bad guy.
He was so good
He's
in
a
this.
really good choice, I think.
Yeah, like he's
He
very
has a very like
imposing.
strong,
He's very-
imposing.
Yeah, he's very tall,
like
very
get in the
domineering.
car, Carrie. Like he just sounds like that. Like we've met a
Yeah.
lot of like douchebags in like the '80s films that we've watched over years.
You're
Right.
looking at one right here.
I
sir.
mean, listen, no,
That's literally how I talk to Becca. Like, get in the car, Becca.
Get in the car.
get in the car.
Her friends have a lot of conversations in private about me.
Yeah,
I think they're all good.
I feel like Packard though is like one of those bad guy characters that you can put him in any. Yeah, like he's like again, he's very good at playing it. Asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess he was pissed off because they named a computer after him. Remember the Packard Bell?
Yeah.
He's like an affordable computer.
Get in the car, Packard Bell.
Packard Bow. But yeah, he arrives to pick her up, and he uses fear to keep their relationship alive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Don't think about leaving me.
You better not talk to any other guys. You're mine, girl. Mine.
Yeah, he really is a fucker.
Yeah,
but he's like, I like that he's like a villain for
Yeah.
villainy sake.
Did you
Yeah.
ever notice, like, and maybe it's just me, that like certain films when there's some sort of like presence and it involves a vehicle, or like I think about like in this film with when Charlie Sheen rides off, the bike has like a weird sound to it,
Yeah.
and the
It
car
has,
has a weird sound. Christine was very similar, and then the Dirt Bike Kid. Do you remember Dirt Bike Kid?
Yeah.
with
I
Peter
remember that.
Billingsley.
Yeah.
like it had a weird sound when he would ride. Like it almost had like feelings or had like. Yeah, like the same with like when he drove away, like it would make like a weird, I don't know,
like
that's
a weird
my-
hum or something.
So,
I
like
like
pick up on little things.
the sound that Knight Rider car made. It just
The
talked
Turbo
like a
Interceptor?
dude.
Yeah, it was so dope.
Yeah.
Talked like a guy. It sounded like Mr. Feeney.
Yeah,
That's true. Good point, Corey. Good point.
So at the local Cliff Lake,
Which what the fuck? I love this. Everyone's laying out on towels on top of these jagged rocks.
That's
They're
you
like
know what?
they're like swimming next to Mount Doom.
That's how Naog Park used to be, like back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
It was like very similar. Like
it looks like
that's
the
what people did at Naog
Flintstones
Park.
at a pool. Yeah, like
It's like
that's
it
what it
looks
reminded me of.
so uncomfortable.
Everything's stony.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they are hanging out here, and that's when Jake meets Billy.
Can I ask you a question about Billy right out of the gate?
Yeah.
So does
Why wasn't he in more movies?
does he own that burger joint? Is that his?
No, I think he just.
I think he's
works
just
there.
a manager there.
I
Yeah.
think it sounds like he owns the place because he says something. He's like, if you need burgers day or night, I'm your guy or whatever the fuck the line
Right.
is. And you never see anybody else in there. All the responsibility falls on poor Billy. No one's helping
He has
him.
like 100 waitresses though.
He's got
Yeah, it's very busy.
It's always.
It's like
busy.
Sonic. It was like
Yeah.
the Sonic of that
Right.
time.
Around that time.
Roller
They were-
skating.
They were just like shouting at him the whole time, and he's one guy, and they're like, "Where's our fucking hot dogs?" He's like, "I'm sorry, I've got two hands." But I was just wondering if he
Economy
owns,
was tough then, and
I
economy is
guess.
tough now.
Maybe he was just smart, and he just invested. He's like, "I'll be the only like burger joint in 300 miles of this desert."
Fun thing about him.
Matthew Barry.
Yeah.
He was the doctor in The Notebook.
Yes, I was just gonna bring that up, and him and Nick Cassavetes still work together
Yep.
all the time.
Yeah,
which is
I remember
crazy.
when seeing The Notebook, I was like, okay, Nick Cassavetes directed this,
Yeah,
which is amazing. Packard, who would have thought?
right.
And you have Matthew Barry, who is the doctor.
Yeah, and then I think
a
he
Wraith
also
reunion.
did behind the scenes stuff for Alpha Dog and stuff
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
Pretty cool stuff. Like
Yeah.
like these little films that just made you and kept these relationships and friendships and like expanding throughout time, which is awesome.
right. I love that. I
Yeah.
think that's so cool.
I think that Johnny Depp and Tim Burton should actually start doing more stuff together.
Yeah.
don't think
Funny
they're doing
thing about this movie
Is that Sherilyn Fenn,
Yeah.
was dating Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Did you know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Apparently, he just like
Really?
yeah, he like hung out on the
set.
set.
Yeah. He would hang out on set, just be like chilling out and staying in the same hotel because he was dating her at the time.
Of this film?
Yeah,
In this
Really?
film.
yeah, and they didn't fucking use him. Like you
Wow.
have Johnny
Well,
Depp.
I don't think he wasn't
Johnny
Johnny
Depp
Depp
yet.
yet.
Was that like,
Yeah.
I was going to say, that wasn't like 21
It's
Jump
definitely
Street,
post
Johnny Depp yet?
Nightmare.
Or Nightmare, yeah.
Because this
It was after
86,
Nightmare,
right?
yeah. So it was like 2 years after Nightmare.
So he
Okay.
did Nightmare, but like I don't think he really took off yet. And like he probably just started to shoot Platoon like right after this. You know what I mean? So yeah, he wasn't like Johnny Depp yet, but
It is interesting,
It's kind of
though.
crazy to think like he was just hanging out on set. He's
a
like
fucking
"Hey, what's
director's
up?"
probably like kicking himself years later. He's like, I had a perfectly good Johnny Depp laying around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I don't think Mike Marvin does anything anymore.
yeah. I
If
haven't
anything,
checked
maybe
that. I
like
meant to
directs
check
TV,
his
like a
stuff.
couple TV episodes.
I think they're actually
Yeah.
there's like he and James O'Barr are gonna have a boxing match soon, so you can check that
Against
out.
Logan Paul.
could they? Listen, they could.
Just don't watch it on Netflix.
Can you imagine if Mike Marvin directed like the newest Crow film?
Oh my god. Oh,
That would have been amazing.
hilarious.
How hilarious would that have been? Roy, come on, that would have been great. He's like, I finally got my revenge.
It's nothing to do with The Crow. It's just like a remake of this movie called The
The Crow drives a Turbo Interceptor.
He doesn't jump.
Fire.
He's not jumping from rooftop to rooftop. He's just driving around in the
Yeah.
Turbo Interceptor.
Yeah.
I'd be into that.
Everyone's always asking me.
So, this is when, Jake meets Billy, and Billy lays down his blanket on the rocks next to Jake, and they start talking.
Like,
and,
hey, bro.
yeah, and he's like, you know what? I can't really lay over there because all those punks don't like me. They
Yeah.
kind of hate my guts. And then he's like, Jake asks about Carrie. He's like, oh, what do you know about her? And he's like, oh, I'm friends with her, actually. We work together at the burger place. Anytime you need a burger, I'm your guy.
Day or night.
Day or night.
I thought when he said that he worked at
Tell
the...
me a burger, brother.
I thought like when he said he
Big
worked
case.
at the BK, I thought he was talking about like Burger King.
Yeah.
But it was actually called like Big K's.
Big K's.
Big case, yeah.
I thought he was talking about Burger King.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm like, oh, here comes the product placement. And I'm like, oh, no, that's made up.
No, that's real. But he also tells, he's like, Carrie dated my brother, and reveals that his brother Jamie was murdered, but no one knows who did it. Like, and his body's missing.
I feel like I have an idea who did it. As soon as I watched this movie, I'm like, it was that tall guy.
It's that fucking Packard,
Packard
guy.
Bell.
But the cool thing is Charlie Sheen has all these scars.
Yeah.
And then later on, you kind of put it together that those scars are actually from when Jamie was stabbed.
I actually like that.
I love that. Yeah.
I think the scars are cool. I'm going to tell you this. This whole having two different people play the same character is confusing. And I don't know if what happened was that they filmed like the murder scene first and lost the actor. And then they just were like, well, we don't have enough money to film it again. So we'll bring in Charlie Sheen. We'll just make it work. I don't know what the logic was. It was a weird choice.
Fun fact about this film.
Explain to me, please.
So Charlie Sheen filmed all of his scenes in one day.
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yep.
He showed up for a day because he was doing Platoon.
Correct.
And I think Oliver Stone yelled at him because he was in this movie and
Yeah.
he saw it and he was like screaming at him because he's like, this is going to sink my movie because you were in that stupid piece of shit.
Yeah, that's so true that you said that, because they actually talk about that in like the commentary as well. But the scene is deliberate. So like the idea behind this other person was that he couldn't come back in the same like form, same body or form as he was before. So he had to come back to as close as he could possibly be. So they didn't realize it was still him. So he can still come back and
See, like I think that's a bunch of crap though, because it was just a bad idea. Because it's like, number one, he's sitting next to his brother and
Right.
he's showing no regard. Like he remembers him. He's just like staring at the girl, and his own brother is trying to like bond with him, and he's just not even looking at him. Like it just seems like it was like a decision made at the 0 hour or something.
Well, I think like the first half of the film is him trying to save Carrie, but then also too like there's that scene at the very like
Right at the end.
end,
Yeah, we'll
which
get
is very
to that
impactful.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
very
No,
amazing scene.
I wish that it was. It's just that they didn't set it up, because it's just kind of like,
Right.
oh, by the way, because everyone just figures it out. She's like, wait a minute, are you Jamie?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say though, this is confusing.
Okay.
I don't know. I remember watching it as a kid and just being like, oh, that's his brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's him. He's back, but he's in a
but it's-
different.
Yeah, like it was
Yeah.
like done on purpose so that way he can kind of like get Carrie back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We'll talk about it. We'll talk
couldn't-
about it.
He couldn't come back in his true form,
'Cause
so it's the closest thing he can get to was
Yeah.
what he revealed.
But like, why make that be a thing?
I think it was pretty cool.
I don't know.
I just don't
liked
get it.
Yeah, I think it was kind of
liked
like
it.
mysterious.
I think it's
Yeah.
because you guys grew up with it.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll talk more about it.
But yeah, so then we get a flashback of the murder of James, and he's getting stabbed by Packard and stuff. And then we see where Skank and Gutter Boy show up, and Pack is like, hey, I need you to keep an eye on Carrie, and that guy over there keeps talking with her, so keep an eye on that guy. And Skank and Gutter Boy are outstanding.
Best characters in the
Yeah.
movie.
Truly outstanding. Oh,
Like
dude.
snoring WD-40.
The stuff Gutter Boy's just doing constantly is like the voice and the way he would repeat like the last word, very Garth, like early Garth from Wayne's World.
See, I felt like if
Right?
you,
Like it has like a little like dirty Garth in there.
I feel like if you took Kyle Reese and smashed him together with Beavis.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could see Beavis though too, yeah.
David Sherrill, who played Skank, so when I
Oh, he was great. Yeah.
so he shared like our song "Hold On Blue Eyes" on his
Oh, cool.
on
That's
his
so
Facebook
dope.
on his Facebook page. I think
Yeah.
if I remember, I sent that to you from like years ago.
Yeah.
But he like was the one that promoted it for us as well. So like we had, not only did we have the original songwriters adding it to their playlist, which is really cool. We had David Sherrill,
Skank.
Skank sharing
so
it to
dope.
his main page
And he's
as well, which
one
is
of
cool.
the best characters in this movie.
Yeah, and I think there's
I-
just like a love for like them to be like so appreciative of the fact that like we made the song,
Right.
like and took the time to like put this together and just to pay homage to like the Wraith, which is like such a impactful film.
Yeah. And it's so dope. And so yeah, like we get these two great performances from these characters, and they're like his lackeys basically, like Pax lackeys.
They're good too.
And they're so good. They're actually out of like his gang members my two favorite.
They would have been a good Bebop and Rocksteady
I would have
God.
loved for them
Yeah.
to.
for like the Turtles.
Dude, 100%.
I think they should have their own little spinoff.
Yeah.
They're fun. Like
Yeah.
they're like really fun characters. They have like a good dynamic, and I love Gutter Boy.
Yeah, Gutter Boy, I like.
Gutter
loved.
Boy's awesome.
He looks like he smells like gasoline.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And I love
He's always,
that
like,
scene-
dirty.
He can't afford to smell like gasoline today.
yeah. Skank
very
is
true.
kind of funny because he's always like doing, he's like drinking stuff that's like goes to a car.
It's like so bad.
It's like motor oil or something he's drinking at one point. Then
I'm
he's
trying to think, man.
he's like, I need some WD-40. And like, he's like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't think any of that's healthy, Skank.
He's always like trying. He's always like this. He's like, I'm trying to think, man.
I'm trying to think, man.
It's like in Frankenhooker, or needs to remember something. He just starts drilling into his
Yeah,
brain.
he's like,
Why is that jogging? I don't know. I gotta think. Let me.
I gotta think.
Snort some WD-40.
Yeah.
So Jake chats with Carrie a little bit more, and she tells him, "Hey, like, why don't you stop over to see me at Kay's Burgers?" And kind of hints of Hold On Blue Eyes there is playing when
Yeah.
they're
Boom,
talking.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
So
and
well.
Is
it's
that,
so dope.
this is when they're like swimming together, right?
Yeah, they're like in the little pool area,
Yeah.
and he's on like the raft, and he's like talking with her.
Yeah.
A little too raft.
A little too raft.
It's such a like a great song for that.
yeah,
That song is so popular still to this day.
Yeah.
yeah.
Very popular. Like so
But where can people listen to your version of it?
they can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, and where all music is streaming, Rory.
Okay.
Here's a fun fact.
All those places?
all those places and beyond. And even YouTube if you just want to pop on YouTube Music.
I believe it's
Or
called the
buy it on
YouTube.
Apple.
or you can buy it on you can buy it on iTunes, which is great.
For the record, it's the YouTubes.
It is the YouTubes. Yes, I like when you say that. Other fun fact about that song as well is, ironically, like, so we put out Hold On Blue Eyes, the cover,
Right.
and not too long after, like, Mark Timms re-released his version of Hold On Blue Eyes, because there was a lot of people who like were involved in this, and then David Halliday did like his version, which
Oh,
was
wow.
another person who was friends with like Abel. There's a whole history of this song, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, La Marca came out of nowhere, and they released the original Hold On Blue Eyes on Spotify and Apple Music. So when you go to La Marca's page, it'll say like other artists that you might like. Adam Farley's.
Shut up.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so
all
dope.
the right reasons, because like Hold
Yeah.
On Blue Eyes is on the EP.
Right.
So you go to La Marca, like Mark Tim's, like you might like these other artists, and then it's like my version of Hold On,
That's so dope.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I feel like such
that's
a
so dope.
fool having believed all this time that you wrote that song.
I wish that I had written that song, but it was
But I feel like it's something you would have written though.
It-
Like,
it's
it's,
definitely-
it's very like Adam coded.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely like, I think, one thing I will say, and I'll wrap up on the Hold On Blue Eyes conversation, is one
Which
thing
your version you can listen to anywhere
anywhere
you stream.
anywhere you stream.
Interesting.
I felt like when we did the song, my only ask to Jimmy was that we kept it to is very original as possible, with only like one change in kind of the rhythm of the song to give it more of a modern like beat to it,
Right.
but still capturing what all these musicians and artists have done to make that song very popular. And I feel even 16 years later from when we recorded it, that it holds up so well.
Dude, it's so good.
So-
I listened
Very proud of that.
to it, and I dare say I like yours the best.
Yeah,
Your
I
version's my
appreciate that.
favorite. Yeah.
I just didn't like the excessive usage of the words motherfucker.
Yeah.
You say that a lot. in that
Yeah. It's weird that like
version-
down, motherfucker.
yeah, just like randomly you like
wow.
it's weird because like in some parts you can hear that in like some parts
Seasons come.
it's like whoa motherfucker saw you standing
Could you
in the
re-record that just like that?
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. But yeah, no. So we then cut to Big K's Burger, and here we get another hit song, Robert Palmer's "Addicted to Love."
Yes.
Which, again,
is
crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Crazy.
That's in the garage scene, correct?
No, Addicted
no.
to Love. No, it's when they're showing Big K's for the first time.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And all the
yes.
girls are
Things,
like,
yep. Yeah.
at the, they're like all,
Sorry,
Synchronized.
Billy Idol is in the garage scene.
Yeah, Billy Idol.
Yep.
which
Yeah.
is again insane that they got that.
Right, yeah.
I like the energy of Big K's.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of like fun '80s energy.
Yeah.
I like when they show like the waitresses and they're all waiting for their food and they're kind of like swaying around on
Because
their
that
roller
was like
skates.
that was what was in. I mean, that's where like
Yeah.
inspiration from like Sonics and stuff came from. Whereas like
Yeah.
those old school like roller skating.
yeah.
American Graffiti had
Yep,
like
American
that place
Graffiti.
too. You know,
Yeah,
like,
there's
so
something very like
Yeah,
charming about these kind of films.
I agree
Yeah.
with you.
Because I remember like when I saw that, I was just like, oh, like I'm gonna like
Times
this.
were, you know, what I love about films like this, and I know you appreciate it, and I know you appreciate it. That's why I love talking with you both. Is it was simple.
It was so
Things
simple,
are
yeah.
so complex today,
Dude.
Too much complexities. Like simple.
Dude, I have to give it up to the art department for this movie because the T-shirt, like for the company,
Yeah.
or well, not company, but the burger place, is so cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I want a Big K shirt, because it has like Big K's, but then it has like you see the little restaurant surrounded by like cactus or cacti and stuff. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm like, what a cool concept of a shirt.
There has to
And,
be
like,
a
sun
shirt company
kinda-
that has that out there.
Dude, seriously, it's so cool.
It's actually cool too because on the T-shirts, like you see like the cactus and the sun, but then you can also see like a little cartoon of people getting carjacked to let you know where you are.
Yeah, if you like look over by the sleeve, you just see Packard's gang hijacking someone's car.
Holding some guy by his lapels, shaking him.
Yeah.
But
Those
yeah,
guys.
it's a popular place, and Carrie's getting ready.
I think it's the only place where you can get food in that town.
I think there's like two places in this town, and it's like the pool.
That's why he's
and
probably
this.
overworked. Because
Yeah.
that's the only place
Yeah.
to get food in the town.
Yeah,
That's true. I don't even think I saw a grocery store in this town.
Hey, you need milk? You go to Big K's.
Got a big case.
yeah.
It's like a
enough-
monopoly.
He's overworked, man.
It's like I bought up all of the little town stores.
He
There's
is.
at least like 6 or 7 scenes at Big K's though.
Yeah.
It's
I don't.
kind of weird.
Yeah, there's
not
nothing
weird,
else.
but like kind of cool. And then like the other
Simple.
scenes are at
It's
the
a low
pools.
budget movie.
Simple.
Like it's a low budget flick, so they're like we've got Road, we've got Big K's, we've got Rock Quarry where people
the sheriff's department.
And the
Sheriff's
sheriff's
Department,
department,
which-
and then Pack's garage, like
That's
warehouse
it.
thing.
Which is actually
Yeah.
an awesome warehouse
all
too.
these
Yeah.
locations were probably like, hey, can we film here? And they're probably just like, sure.
Yeah.
Big K is probably where a lot of the money went and the banging soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
But Big K's is dope. And so, yeah, Carrie's getting off work and she tries to get a ride from Billy, who's like, yeah, you can hop in my car. And that's when Pack shows up with his gang.
Yeah.
Augie, Skank, Gutterboy, Ruggs, and Minty, who are kind of giving Billy a hard time. They're like, oh, where'd you get this car? You know, is this your tough car?
We're going to race for it.
Is your tough car?
I like
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot like my bodyguard.
Yeah, that is from
Yeah,
my
it's just-
bodyguard.
yeah.
Is this your tough
Is
bike?
your tough bike?
I like how Billy's trying to avoid.
It's a great film, by the way.
I love it.
I like how Billy's trying to avoid a confrontation, so he tries to use his food as a bargaining chip. Because he's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
like, he's like, oh, if we do this right now, maybe I won't give you the side of mayo and $1,000.
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Yeah.
I give up.
No, but I feel
I
like
tried.
Billy
You got it,
wasn't
though.
scared of them, though. He's like, kind of talks a little bit of shit towards them.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's
He's-
got that like little like, "Yeah, come on, Pack, like
Hey.
you know, man.
You know
Yeah.
who his brother was? Jamie.
Yeah,
Who was such a great character, they made him into 2
yeah.
actors. It took 2 actors to play that guy.
But yeah, they're giving Billy a hard time until they see the Turbo Interceptor show up.
Cool ass car.
And they're like, yo, Ruggs, how much do you think that car would be? And he's like, well, that's a pretty good looking car. Yeah, we could get that. So they challenge the racer of that Turbo Interceptor. And Augie's like, yo, let me get this. I could handle this guy. It's my turn, right?
yeah.
So they challenge Augie challenges the racer for his car, and we see that they race and Augie eventually crashes right into the Turbo Interceptor because we see it passes him, right? And the Turbo Interceptor just like parks right in the middle of the road and right by the cliff too. And so like
It's like
Augie,
it's one move.
yeah, he just like goes woo, and like, and so Augie drives through the car like he doesn't have enough time to stop, and he hits it and he goes off the cliff.
Can we
and his
talk
car
about
just explodes?
that scene? So like Rughead, played by Clint Howard.
Clint
right?
Howard,
Like,
yeah.
So I don't know if this was the scene here where he showed him the motor. That
Oh, no, that's
no,
later.
not
That's
yet.
later.
It's a little
But
later.
Rughead. So another fun, cool thing that happened. So like Clint Howard liked one of my posts that had "Hold On Blue Eyes," like the thing.
Awesome.
And I actually wanted to meet him because I know he was in
Creature
Scranton,
feature, yeah.
and I was gonna go down there and have him like to introduce myself and like sign it, but I didn't get a chance to go down at the time, which really
Did you
stunk.
want to go down there and tell him about what movie he ripped off?
No, but I was gonna say like, hey, thank you so much for being in Blood Rain 3. You
Yeah.
played a great character, and thank you so much for being in the Wraith.
Yeah.
Because he was in Blood Rain 3 as well.
Oh,
which
was
is
he?
probably it was really bad, but it was
Adam-
the closest it came to the original Blood Rain storyline.
I'm pretty sure he has been in every movie ever made.
I think you're right.
He-
Yeah.
He's in so much
Oh,
stuff.
he showed up randomly in one scene only for Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
Yeah, isn't that weird? They
It's
had a
just like-
perfectly good Clint Howard and they didn't use him.
Yeah. It's so weird. But yeah, so we see Augie get killed, and the police show up, and they're like, "Hey, was that a local kid?" And the one cop goes, "Used to be." Yeah. I love
Yeah,
that. I thought
that's
that was
a good line.
I was like, "That's a good line."
They're like real cold.
yeah.
But did you notice what happens after something happens to
Right. Yeah. So Augie Fisher gets pulled out of the vehicle and stuff, and that's when Loomis shows up. Right.
Mm-hmm.
They call Loomis in.
And he was like, Michael!
Michael,
I shot him 6 times.
6
get
times?
me the Wraith.
It was the Wraith.
It was the Wraith. His eyes were black, like a doll.
They have no eyes.
No eyes.
They're blackest holes in the eyes.
He looked in the rearview mirror and back through the rearview mirror.
So they call Loomis, and played by Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
And he pretty
Great.
much hates Pac and all his
A
friends.
serious role, like a
Yeah, it's actually
pretty
kind of serious for
role
him.
for him.
Yeah, and he kind of hates Pac and all the punks and stuff. And
Yeah.
he's like, one day, I'm gonna fucking catch you guys, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I know you're up to no good, and one day I'm gonna prove it, but I don't know how. But one day, he's like, your friend's dead, and like none of the friends actually kind of care.
They
right?
don't.
No, they're all like
just
sociopaths.
arrogant
Except
assholes.
Ruggs.
Yeah.
I think Ruggs is the only one that's like upset.
Yeah.
But like Pac is like, oh fuck, whatever.
And I feel
Carrie's,
like
Carrie's rolling some tears.
yeah, I
Oh,
feel like
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
we'll
like
get there,
Gutter
too.
Boy and Skank, especially Gutter Boy.
Yeah.
He's always like emotional.
Yeah.
Gutter Boy
yeah.
could be saved.
He could be.
Yeah,
I agree with
I
you.
think he's a good dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's just in a bad gang.
tied up with the wrong people.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's like 5 people in that town.
I mean, if only he met EJ, everything would be great. I mean,
Oh, thanks,
He'd be on the podcast.
yeah.
he grew up with us in Bangor.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Gutter Boy. So when Loomis sees like Augie's body, it's still intact,
Yep.
right? Like he was like, "What? Like the body's not unmarked? That's crazy to me." And it should have been like hundreds of degrees in that car, right? And he should be burned alive. And so they look at the body, and his eyes are burnt out of its head.
And he's like ice cold.
I was
Yeah.
so excited for an explanation as to why this happened. And the movie was like, nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't need one.
There's
So-
no explanation.
So from what I heard about that, it's so someone asked the director about it like years later, and they're like, why were their eyes like that? He was like, well, we were supposed to explore that a little bit more. It was like sometimes when lightning strikes, certain things don't burn up for some reason. And it's also supposed to be like the last thing they see. He's like, especially Pac, like you get to see, that's when we kind of touched on it. But Pac, everyone sees him, not the car. They're seeing the racer. And so it burns out their eyes. Kind of like a Ghost Rider thing, like the Last Penance, where they see all their sins and then it just like burns them out. So Yeah.
Again, that's a lot of homework.
I know it's like it's
It
crazy
is, yeah.
because they could have probably established that somehow, like, but I guess they just ran out of time.
I think
money
I
and
read
stuff.
that interview, and then the person that asked the question, their follow up was, "Huh?"
What?
Because it's just a weird.
It is. It is.
I mean,
a
it's
lot.
like it's interesting because like sometimes like it is. I like to just be kind of playful on the show sometimes, so I like to pick on things. But in all seriousness, sometimes it's kind of rad to have there be things that you don't always get answers to.
Right.
Kind of makes it a little interesting. So sometimes like when you watch like Lynch movies, which this guy was clearly very inspired by David Lynch because he said so. It's a thing where like when you don't answer all the questions, it just leaves your mind to wander. You know,
Yeah.
it would have been, you know, it is weird. It's a weird
Unanswered.
choice, but
Right.
fine, whatever. I'm trying to be nice.
So
yeah. Well, the other thing too is that one thing I don't know if they did it in this particular scene, but every time he takes someone's life, like a part of the car,
oh right, yeah,
like disappears. It's almost like he's collecting this, like as a way to say, like, I'm taking these pieces from them to show that they're like being taken out, I guess.
yeah. It's almost like a weird Hellraiser thing where every time one of them dies, he's taking one of their things.
Yes.
And kind of like that's maybe
there
the
was-
explanation of why
I think there was
later
a reason
on.
for it. It was something like, let me see. We're gonna bring the show to.
Rory's like, I actually might know the answer to this.
Okay, each time, so it's spoilers. Each time the Wraith kills one of the gang members, a mysterious arm or leg brace is shown vanishing. This was meant to signify the Wraith getting stronger with each realized act of revenge.
Okay.
The scenes confused audiences because it's not really obvious as when you watch the movie, but it was confirmed by the director. And there's a lot of things like that in this movie. Now keep in mind, I get it. It's a low budget movie, and they sent most of the budget to the soundtrack department.
Yeah.
But there's things like that, like having there be like two actors playing the same character, which I think it would have been more impactful if it was just kind of like at the end, Charlie Sheen took his helmet off, and it was him. Because he's not in the movie much anyways. There was a
Right.
point in my notes right here. I'm not kidding. I said, Charlie Sheen should probably be in this movie more.
Well, there is
because he's fallen out of the movie for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
There is a really great scene at the end of the film that I'm absolutely obsessed about when he reveals himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to get there.
Yeah, we'll
when he
get to it.
when he
yeah.
exposes himself.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's very exciting.
Yeah, so I'm into it. Too.
It's really good. But yeah, so Carrie's in
tiger
the
blood.
Carrie's in the car and she's upset over Augie's loss. But Packard's like he tells her it's no big loss, right? He's like, it's no big loss.
Because he's just an asshole.
He's so good.
Well, I do like that to make her feel better. He starts cutting his hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Pax is like, "Hey, let's make a blood pact," right?
Yeah, he's just
and
like
Carrie's
this
like,
crazy.
I'm not really into that.
I don't know if that's going to help my grieving, but it's an idea.
He's
And
like,
he's
I
like,
don't
one
care.
day you're gonna make love to me. And she's
It's
like,
like,
well,
I've never once made love to you, and you're just like, oh, that's that's a bad, sad implication, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
he is a crazy character.
yeah.
so like, and guys, in all seriousness, Packard, how do you feel about him as the movie's hero?
I feel like he is kind of like the main character in a
He
weird
kinda
way.
is.
Certainly is the main character
But
in
like
a
as
strange way.
as
Yeah.
a hero, though.
As a hero.
Yes, as the guy who lights up the screen and inspires you to be better.
I don't know about that. I,
don't know.
feel
I
like
don't
he's very soulless.
Did we watch the same movie?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Because I saw a lot of myself in this guy.
Packard.
Yeah,
Packard, I mean, he is.
I feel
Packard.
like I related.
I mean, I've done a lot of what he's done. In all honesty,
I would
Blood
love to
pact.
meet Nick Cassavetes. And
Dude,
just be
I
like,
would love to meet him.
dude,
like
like-
watching this movie, I was like, man, I would love to meet everybody in this movie.
I want to be like, I loved you. I love the Notebook.
Yeah, I mean,
You stole
wanna-
it from James O'Barr.
can you imagine? I mean, could be. Love
be.
story.
Yeah. So at Pack's garage, Ruggs is installing some injectors, and this is gonna help.
Dude, that's a
make-
kick in place. Like he's
It is
doing
a
well
cool
for
place.
himself. Yeah, look, that set looks great. It almost feels like it belongs in a different movie.
Yeah,
I know, it's awesome.
That garage is I feel like the scenes in all this film are very well done.
But like this one specifically looks like Vin Diesel should be walking by any moment. Like it looks like
good job as a cop. We're
even
family.
the scene where they show it like from a distance, it's a pretty cool little spot. Like
little shacky shack.
a little shacky shack. Yeah.
It looks good. It's well lit. It looks neat. It's got all those
looks
cool like neons. And
How did they
shit.
get Billy Idol on this soundtrack?
Oh yeah, well, it's not even we didn't get there yet.
Yeah,
it's
I'm just
but
curious to know how they got
it's
all
so
this.
wild.
Like
I know the soundtrack is. Insane.
It is the '80s, so maybe like royalties weren't as bad as they probably would be now to feature them in your
that's probably
movies.
true.
You
That's
know,
probably true.
Well, he figured that if he didn't give them a song, they would just be dancing with themselves.
yeah,
Yeah, that's right. But
It's like
So-
the worst thing ever.
so Ruggs is like trying to soup up Pac's car and make
It's
it a
gonna
little
be grease
faster.
lightning.
yeah.
And that's when the Wraith shows up, armed with like a futuristic shotgun,
Which is just dope.
and it's so cool looking. Well, he just looks awesome when he shows up, and the doors are open, and it's like all foggy behind him, and you have like the lights coming in behind.
It's such a
looks
simple.
dope.
Yeah,
It
it
looks
does
so
look
good.
cool.
It's so simple. It's
Yeah.
like the simple,
It's such
like
a simple
again. I feel like
looking thing,
movies
and you're
try
like-
so hard to do like these things today, and I feel like if you did that scene today, it would look terrible.
Yeah,
Versus then, which is such simple effects.
right. It's just
A
like
fog,
here's some fog,
some lady
some
named
lighting.
Susie and Larry, or a gentleman named Larry, who had fog machines going while
Yeah.
filming that scene.
No, I agree. I 100% agree with what you're saying.
Yeah,
And that
it looks
costume
awesome.
is like so,
The costume is so simple,
it's
but
so
yet
simple
so
and
cool.
impactful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
And when they show that, like when it's like
oh, dude, it's
like
so
the
dope.
little like
the visor.
visor thing.
Wait, which
Yeah.
actor was that? Was that Charlie Sheen or the guy who never worked again?
Nobody'll ever know.
No one knows.
Can you imagine being
be-
that gentleman that was in that? So you're like, yeah, man, I was in the movie. They're like, what movie were you in? Like, I was in the Wraith.
I was the Wraith.
I mean, that was
Technically.
pretty dope.
Well, I think it was Charlie Sheen.
No,
I was
it
fucking
was
there
me.
every day.
Every day.
I was the original guy who got stabbed.
There's
I
no.
was in the fucking costume the whole time.
It's true.
And so we see he shows up with the gun and he shoots up all of the stolen cars and the shop itself. He's just like shooting everything. And at one point he even holds the gun to Packard. And this is when you see like Packard has like no fear.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
he's
which
like-
is awesome.
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, go ahead, like
Do it.
whatever.
I don't give a shit. I got debt.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, holy shit! Like Gutter Boy is just like losing his mind.
How badass would it have been when the Wraith was shooting all the cars? He's like, each one of these is a life. The life you helped destroy.
Dude, and that basically is
Yeah.
the Crow.
Is
Yeah.
that gasoline I smell?
Yeah.
How much did you pay for that? It's really expensive.
Yeah.
Is that gasoline I smell?
No, sir. We had to go electric.
So the next day at the helicopter graveyard, Sheriff Loomis shows up and he chats with Skunk and Gutter Boy, and he's looking. He's like, guys, I need you to work with me. I'm looking for the guy that
So
killed
they were like
Augie.
fixing the like there's like
Yeah,
the
the
airplanes
planes
and stuff. Yeah.
They kind of remind me of that kid in Beyond Thunderdome. No, in Road Warrior.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Viral
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
They're kind of like, this movie actually has a little bit of Road Warrior.
A little bit.
Vibes,
Vibes
100%.
Yeah.
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 Oh, 100%.
I do like when they say something about how he doesn't have like a warrant. Do you
Oh,
remember?
right.
And
Yeah.
what does he say? He's like, we know our.
Our rights.
No, he says something
And
like.
like
know
we
our
could call
rights,
a
yeah.
lawyer.
Yeah.
It's just like
A
he's like,
legal representation.
like legal constipation is what he calls it.
yeah, Gutter Boy says
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We have legal constipations.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
he's
he's
great.
like, you need a warrant, and he's like, I don't need a warrant when I've got this badge, and I'm
Yep.
like, no, you do.
Yeah.
You do,
Yeah.
dude.
And then Skink is like, give me a hit of that antifreeze. yeah.
They are really good.
He's very like Beavis though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
Gonna need that. And so at Big K's Burgers, Pac is chatting with his gang about finding the Wraith. He's like, we gotta find this guy. And by luck, we see Pac gets a note from the Wraith in his car.
Do you
to
like
meet-
me? Yes, no, maybe.
yes, no, meet me. And meet me at Lookout Road, right? And so he's like,
Lookout Road.
Yeah.
and
good
so he's
name.
like, hey, guys, he's up at that road. And they're like,
Let's
yeah, all
go.
right, let's go. And so they all race up there, and the gang arrives and meets the Wraith there. And Rugg adds this radio killing device, I think he said.
Yeah.
And so he's like, pop your hood. I got to put this in case you try to run.
I mean, that is just
And when he pops the hood, you just see like,
another simple scene.
yeah. And
Just
it looks
so
like the car's
impactful.
alive because the engine is beating like a heart. Yeah, it's so rad looking.
It is so rad. I mean, that scene, like you
It
just
still holds up though. I feel like it's still.
It's a neat scene. What's that contraption Clint Howard has?
It's supposed to like
like
jam
kill the
something.
it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to kill the motor
right
if
he runs off.
if he runs off. Like it'll actually shut the motor
Oh, that's
down.
neat.
Yeah,
Is that like a real thing?
it's actually a real thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
yeah, and so
Now I
Pat.
know how to stop people from leaving me.
that's it.
Yeah. So
It's very similar to like when they do. Oh man, like dirt bikes have that too, where you can put like them on a dirt bike and you can only go, or like the power band, the motor will shut off if it goes like so far or so high. So it's like similar to that.
Let's see.
So then the race starts, and it's the Wraith again against the jock punk named Minty. He wears like a Letterman jacket.
Which again goes
Oh,
along
yeah,
with
yeah,
my
yeah,
belief
yeah.
that this was written by a guy who grew up in the 50s.
Yeah,
Right.
Minty.
Yeah.
Chris Nash is the actor.
Yeah, and again the Wraith kills the jock Minty, and the police try to catch the Wraith, but this is when they set up like the roadblock, and it smokes by.
It like is it stop?
Yeah, it stops on the bridge,
Yeah.
and it's like the cops are behind him and in front of him, and then it goes.
Do you think like Rob Zombie saw
Yeah.
this scene and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna,
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna put Freebird in this"?
yeah. I mean, listen, you never know.
Yeah.
Like
I could see him watching this movie and being into it.
I
Oh,
mean,
100%. I can
probably
see a
like-
lot of people like really taking to
Siphoning
this movie.
this movie.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
again, it's
We're gonna
it's-
take
it's
these
those-
Because it really
ideas.
does seem like it was siphoned.
Honestly,
like
a little bit
gasoline.
more budget and some of these ideas being fleshed out a little bit better, and it's like a great little film
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like it's got little things they bump into, but it's fun.
yeah.
That's all I gotta say, guys. In my squeaky voice.
I love this.
I mean-
voice.
Two vehicles that really just stand out to me is, always Back to the Future, the DeLorean, right? And
Well,
then
it turns
it's
into
this-
the DeLorean.
I mean,
It hits 88 miles an hour, and then it just literally does the fucking
Disappears.
fire on the road thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, two cars, the DeLorean and the Turbo Interceptor. I mean,
Yeah.
like, just two.
Insane.
I'm telling you, when I send you the Jay Leno's garage, like it's a pretty cool scene seeing Charlie Sheen roll up in. But I like that Charlie Sheen rolled up in the Turbo
Yeah, I
Interceptor.
think that's cool because he could be like, "Yo, this
Like,
movie
here's
was
a guy who was filming Platoon at the time,
right."
and his career took off from there.
Yeah.
Right. And here I am in this Turbo Interceptor showing up at Jay Leno's garage in a film that I did that I was 30 minutes in that really helped put me on the map.
Right.
It kind of put him on the map for that time.
It's
Yeah.
probably a situation where at that point in his life he was like, "I've done worse."
I don't know. I think truly, like if
No, he seems like he's actually like more like leveled out these days.
I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
love
yeah.
to sit in a room with him and be like, you don't understand how like amazing the Wraith was. I'm sure
Yeah.
he probably gets people that meet him and are like,
Yeah, he was like, "I was there a day."
I was there like a day, 30 minutes tops.
Kid, you were on set more than
Collected
I was.
my $2,500 paycheck.
Yeah,
And-
you spent more time on that movie than I did.
I wonder
Yeah.
if like he though ever sits there and is just like he sees because it's on TV a lot,
Yeah,
and he's just like, I'm just gonna watch the Wraith today.
dude, I think it's cool when an actor kind of embraces their, even if it's a low budget movie,
Yeah.
they're kind of like, yeah, like that's cool. Like,
Jamie
so
Lee-
him to roll up in that, I think that's really cool.
Jamie Lee Curtis is good about that. Like
Yeah,
even like when
I
she
think we
like
should
won her
appreciate that.
Oscar, yeah, she's giving a shout out to her horror buffs.
Yeah,
Because like a lot of them, like they probably wouldn't be where they are right now if they weren't like with these roles. Like they could sit there and be like, "Oh, it's not like some Oscar-winning movie or something,"
Right.
and they can have an attitude about that. But really, it's like these are the movies that people love you for, dude.
Exactly.
so
That would be like
embrace-
Bruce Campbell not embracing the fact that he started in independent college film called Evil Dead.
Thank God we never had to experience that because, man, he's great about it.
Yeah,
Him
100%.
and Raimi.
But you do have those actors out there who just like
I think like Jennifer Aniston.
ignore
I was
those.
going to say, leave Jennifer Aniston alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like that too.
She doesn't really want to acknowledge the Leprechaun that much. You know what I
100%.
mean?
Like
So,
embrace that. Like that
Yeah.
was your, that was the film that you were so young in your career. I know if like that was me and I was a part of that, I'd be like, man, like I want to give thanks to Mike Marvin for featuring me in the Wraith because it was the Wraith platoon and I think he did Wall Street.
Yeah.
After that. So like I mean, and Wall Street's like fucking amazing.
Yeah.
The second one's even just as good.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's those little things that you really go back and go, man, that'd be like seeing like Doug Bradley in this room, like not embracing the fact that he played Pinhead.
Right. He'd be like,
Oh yeah, like,
that
Pinhead was like an
silly thing.
I really just
Yeah. Yeah, because even like I forget like who, but sometimes when you would go to a panel and then people are like, "Oh, yeah, I don't really remember this movie. I didn't really care about it enough."
like
or
can
whatever.
we tell
you know
just
what I
say
mean?
Hellraiser Bloodlines was amazing.
I was on coke.
Yeah, I was on coke.
BJ and I went to see that in the theater.
Yeah,
Hellraiser Bloodlines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Awesome.
I think there's an episode about Hellraiser Bloodline that you could listen to right now.
Hell yeah.
Whenever you listen
The
to your
Vince version.
podcast. The young Vince version.
Yeah.
Hey, what else going on in this movie?
So the
don't
race
know.
starts, and he again kills Minty, and the police are trying to catch him, but of course the Wraith gets away.
Yep.
And later that night at Big K's, Carrie and Billy see a shooting star. And Billy's like, "Hey, do you need a ride home again?" And she's like, "No, I think I'm going to just walk home."
So she starts walking away, and I literally thought she was going to start breaking out in a song. Because she has like a little stroll, and I thought they were going to give her like a musical number.
Hopelessly devoted to... Yeah, no, it's, stranded at Big K's.
Stranded at BK's.
But that's when Jake comes along, Charlie Sheen, and he arrives to pick her up and gives her a ride home.
Yeah.
And while he's giving her a ride home, he's spotted by Gutter Boy and Skank, and they actually chase after him for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then...
Had a little T2 vibe.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. That's when
You know what's-
his brakes went out, right?
Oh, well, yeah. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, "Get the shotgun, get the gun." And
That's right. Yeah.
He's like, get the
And then-
bullets. He's like, I got the bullets.
I got the
yeah.
bullets.
Which I thought was great.
Yeah, and then he accidentally
shoots
shoots
it,
the
yeah.
power steering below, so he can't control
Which
the car.
really
shut the power
funny.
steering up, man.
Yeah, you shut up the power steering, man. And then
Gutter
they
Boy
flip
is
the
like,
car.
I mean, like, it's weird if you watch this movie and probably just like laugh at some of the stuff he's saying. It is a genuinely good performance.
It is a
It
really
really
good
is.
performance.
He's like wonderful to watch.
Yeah.
Like some of like his line deliveries, like they're weird,
Yeah.
but they're like
They, like, fit
consistent
it.
with who he is.
Yeah, I forget what like Pac says when they're at the lake, but he says something like, "I'll hang you up by your underwear" or something, right? And he goes, "Underwear."
What's the one line that he has? He's like,
I forget what it was, but it's so good.
he has like a line where he's like, I'm gonna beat him like a redhead stepchild.
Yeah. And so then we see where they crash the car. First off, one thing again to the art directors or whoever it was in charge of it, but all the people that have their own cars in this gang have like very unique cars that kind of like fit their personality too. It wasn't like, oh, they each have like sports cars. Like,
Yeah.
Skank had like, he called it the Barracuda, and it was like painted like the front looked like, a barracuda fish, but then on the side he had like all this really cool
Yeah, I would
like
agree with
punk
you on that.
stuff going on with it.
Sure.
And
Augie's car color.
Augie, yeah,
Same with
and then
Minty.
Pac's car is like a Thunderbird kind of looking thing, but on the back of his jacket he also has like a Thunderbird as well, or whatever, like some kind of bird thing going on.
So like Charlie Sheen, his vehicle of choice is this little wussy bike.
Yeah,
Is that like him being like Clark Kent wearing glasses?
Oh, 100%.
Is that
Yeah.
like the
He's like-
equivalent?
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
that shitty
He's just
little
like a
motorbike.
normal dude in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like,
Came out of
I'm
nowhere.
rolling around.
He can't be the Wraith.
Yeah.
That guy's not the
They,
Wraith.
I
they
can't
should have
do
had a scene where
He
like
has a shitty bicycle. That guy ain't the Wraith.
I wish there were like two neighbors talking over a hedge and they're like watering the lawn and they're like, who do you think this Wraith guy is? It's like, what about Charlie Sheen? Like, do you ever see that little bike? Now Packard, now that's a Wraith.
Now that's a Wraith.
Now that's a Wraith right there. That guy.
That guy right there.
Pack it.
So Jake drops off Carrie and tells her that she should stand up for herself more, especially against Pac. And he invites her on a date tomorrow. He's like, hey, why don't we go on a date to the river/pool area? And meanwhile, we see
lagoon.
Pac is like
The lagoon.
watching. Yeah, the lagoon. And Pac is like watching from his car.
He's like rolling a tear. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he looks really devastated.
For someone who had like a gun to his face, he's really emotional right now.
That's the scene that made me
he's
like
losing her.
Yeah.
Nothing's funnier in this movie than his face while I was watching.
Yeah.
Eyes are all like
He's like
watery.
upset.
Yeah, like this
visually
shitty man.
upset. Yeah.
is just devastated.
But this is like what I love about like as we start to progress in this film here is like he's starting to realize like this dude could be back.
Right.
He's starting to catch on to these like similarities.
Yeah.
That's what I like about the fact that they did use a different like because
Actor, right,
Because
yeah.
he knows like he sent his gang up there to take this dude out that he didn't like because he wanted Carrie, right? But like all of a sudden this mysterious dude just comes out of nowhere who's got similarities to the fact that he's going
Just
after
something about
Carrie,
him.
something
Yeah.
about him, his connection to his like weird with Billy, like this whole thing, and he's just like something weird is going on here, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden these people are starting to die off, and it's like, is this fucking dude back?
Right.
Like that's the
It's so
cool.
good.
That's what I love about like this whole like build up here.
Yeah.
Like, and that's which is great about The Crow as well. It's like this fucking guy's back,
Yeah.
and he's coming for revenge.
It was cool though. They had Brandon Lee play the Crow.
Brandon Lee was awesome.
Just
Yeah.
him. They didn't need two actors to play the same character. No, it's
Well,
I just keep.
Actually.
Well, let's not get into that.
Yeah.
I just
Bill
it's
Skarsgård.
like literally like the only thing that I bump up against is just like the two, because like okay, one little problem that I would have is that you do see him Jamie get murdered by these scumbags.
Yep.
What I like in The Crow is that you get to see some type of catharsis from Eric Draven, because you see what he went through, and then you get to have those moments where you get to kind of see like what it was like for him to actually feel that release.
Yeah.
You don't ever get that with this guy because you have two different people playing him. So the guy who like got murdered is not the person that you're following throughout the movie. So there's a little bit of a disconnect emotionally.
I
I
felt
don't
it.
know. I feel it because it's like it's the same guy who got murdered. He just can't come back in his normal form.
Charlie Sheen
Yeah.
literally has one mode in this movie. He's driving on his bike. He's like, "Hey, you want to go to the lagoon? Cool,
Dude.
I'll pick you up."
Dude, I can't wait to talk about the lagoon.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
So
go to the lagoon.
Pac tries to follow him afterwards, but then he just disappears on his bike.
Yep.
Into the stars,
Which is
or
another
whatever.
cool effect, by
which
the
looks
way.
really
Which
cool.
looks great.
Yeah.
And I like how properly confused.
Yeah.
Packard is just like, what?
What just happened here?
Did I just see a miracle?
Yeah.
And then
I gotta go to church.
yeah,
It's true.
Pac finds Skank and Gutter Boy, and that's when the Wraith shows up in kind of in the graveyard. And
Great scene.
Yeah, it's so cool. And Packard Walsh sees like his own grave.
Was that like something that the Wraith made?
I don't know. I think it's
I
like
don't
a
know.
spiritual thing.
It's like
right?
it's like kind of you think you're seeing something, but it's not really not really there or happening. I guess.
Yeah.
You think it would have helped if the movie told me that?
You see, the Wraith is the Wraith is Ghost of Future, right?
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
And so he was like showing Scrooge this. He's like, "Hey, this is where you're headed, buddy."
All right, I'm
You
with
know?
you.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's kind
Again,
of like
another simple scene.
Right.
Just his car rolling in to see his
His grave.
His grave. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you're gonna die, brother. Like, there's no way out of this.
That's what this gravestone means.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, you're done. Like, I'm coming after
You're
every
out.
single one of your people.
You're going to be as obsolete as the Packard Bell computer.
Yeah.
And I think at that point he realized that this is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and so it's the next day and Pac.
Oh, wait, one
is
sec.
at his garage.
So one of them fires a gun.
Oh yeah, at the Wraith, and it
They bought the
has
gun.
an Elmer.
I was going to say, he got it
Yeah.
from the Acme factory.
It like backfires, right? Yeah.
But
yeah.
like the front of it's all like blown out
Yeah.
and stuff. It's so funny.
It has like this Elmer Fudd looking gun. It's amazing.
Can't hurt the Wraith.
Oh man, what's going on with that guy?
Yeah.
By the way, when I'm picking at the two actors thing, I'm not saying that I dislike the movie.
Oh no,
I
we totally get that.
I feel like this
You're
is one
looking
of the-
for that emotional payoff, and
which
you feel like
I don't
it's
get
not
it
there.
at all.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
get it
we-
at all. But
we get it.
I do think that this is one of those films that, like, if I had seen it at the age that you did, this is one of those cases where it's like I don't have the rose-colored glasses, so
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
Right.
like watching it, and I'm like, why the fuck did he make that choice, that director?
Right.
Just
Yeah.
a weird choice.
Yeah.
Can't wrap my head around it. But,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like, it's not that kind of a thing where I'm like, oh, what a piece of shit this movie is. Because there's so
Oh
much
no,
of it.
no,
I think
no.
is like,
We
well,
don't think that. We love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Good. I wrote an apology letter.
We love you.
We love you, man. So the next day at Pac's garage, Pac is kissing some random chick. He's like making out with her.
It's like
on the
full
bed and
fledged. Like
stuff. in
real
the
nice.
garage.
Like loves Carrie.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, yeah, it's like what?
It's a very like you would have think for someone like him it would be a little bit more aggressive, but it's actually like a very like tender
Romantic.
scene.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's when Loomis shows up, and he's like, "I'm taking it down to the station," and then there's this weird moment where he's like, "You all right?" to the girl, and she's like, "Yeah, thanks," and it's like, I don't know, what was that?
Well, I thought it was-
exchange.
Maybe like he just knows her and just knows Pac, and he's just like maybe
and she was like, he was so aggressive with her, and he's like,
he just
are you
knows.
okay?
Yeah.
That
She
was
was
his, that was
playing
his
it off like-
wife. That was
yeah.
actually his wife, and I just didn't want to deal with it at that moment. No, I thought it was weird when he asked her if she was okay, and she's like, "Yeah," and then he did the call me motion
yeah.
yeah.
because he's a dog.
Can we just acknowledge that Randy Quaid plays a really
Dude, I
like good like
straight, like you know what I mean?
sheriff
Like I feel
cop?
like it's so weird because he's always the comedic one, the goofy one,
Yeah.
and kind of it's so weird to see him play the straight man in this. You know, like the one that is
I
kind
agree.
of not making the jokes. He's kind of a great
like,
actor.
you think of Uncle Eddie anytime you see Randy Quaid. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
and he kind of
First thing you always
cashed in
think
on that a
about,
lot. Yeah.
100%. Or Independence Day.
Oh right. Yeah.
You know,
I'm coming.
Yeah, plays that. And then you have this film here, which is probably one of the most serious roles that I remember him in
Yeah. I can't
around
think-
that time frame.
Well, in that time frame, but just ever, right?
Yeah.
Like I think this is the only time we've ever seen him
And he does a really
play
good
like
job.
a serious role. Yeah.
Randy Quaid's in this movie.
Dennis Quaid? Randy Quaid.
Randy
Randy
Quaid.
Quaid, yeah. He's in this movie.
Yeah. He's Sheriff Loomis.
He's Sheriff Loomis.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
shot him 6 times.
That was Sherilyn Finn.
Yeah.
So Jake and Carrie get to the lagoon and they start smooching. And that's when they start playing Hold On Blue Eyes.
Yep.
And
Wait, don't you have a version of that?
I do.
Where can somebody find that?
Oh, Spotify, Apple Music, and where all music is streaming.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or at the Lagoon.
Now, hey, here's a
With-
good challenge for you Wraith
with your
fans out there.
boombox.
For all you, here's a challenge for all you Wraith fans. You should watch the movie, but sync up Adam's version when you're watching it.
Ooh. I don't think
there
I've
you
ever
go.
tried that.
Yeah.
Did you ever kiss Mindy in a lagoon? And
I have
play Hold On Blue Eyes?
No, but now that you said that, I might try that.
Yeah.
You have a pool.
Yeah,
and you
I could do it in the pool.
Yeah. You can be like, hey, Mindy, I actually... Hold on one sec. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to make Charlie Sheen's face is so hilarious. He gets a kiss on the neck from her, right? And he goes like this.
Dude, so in that scene, if you go back and rewatch it, it's like in Halloween when they show like the Michael Myers that's like not Michael walking and he gets hit by the car and the hair
Ben
looks
Tramer.
like super like white
Yeah.
or something. I forget. Like there's like a weird color effect on the hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. The
And in
stand-in.
the scene, it's the same way. If you watch the back of Charlie Head's head, it's like his hair is
like light brown.
like light brown, like really
Yeah.
light. It's like it's not him.
It's definitely a stand-in.
It's definitely
100%.
stand-in.
Probably Johnny Depp.
It's probably the dude that
Yeah,
got
it's probably
stabbed.
Johnny Depp.
It could be.
Yeah.
But it
don't want
reminds
you
me of the
kissing my
Halloween
girl.
Ben Tramer, right? Is that
Right, Ben Tramer,
who gets
yeah.
hit and then his like hair is like all like wacky?
Yeah, it's
in
like
that
blonde.
scene?
Like he has a
Yeah.
blonde Michael Myers
He's
wig.
just like walking
yeah.
like this.
Hey.
It's the same kind of scene effect like with Wraith. It's weird.
Yeah.
And there was a Loomis in that scene too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like when she's like, I think I like you. And then he goes, I love you. And I just wanted to be like, what? What
What?
the fuck? I don't even know what your last name is.
Jake?
I've been calling you Guy on shitty motorbike.
I think at that point though, she started to realize that this is
I think the connection's there.
the connection.
That's
I
why.
think it's a movie thing and it's fine.
Yeah.
Again, like we were talking before about how everything is so serious.
every
in
now and
movies.
then, like
Yeah.
when you get in the shower now, you're gonna be like, whoa, whoa.
No, dude, honestly, like these are those
You're
kind
just
of
gonna hear it.
when
Saw
I
you.
when I open my Wraith curtain. No, it's one of those things. Like sometimes, like this fast tracked falling in love thing. That's like a movie thing, so it's fine
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they've known each other for 5 minutes, and he's like, I love you, and she's like, sure. That's fine.
She's like, I'm in.
It's a moment.
Yeah.
It's a moment for sure. Yeah.
And then we cut to the station, and Loomis is telling the gang about Minty and Augie, how they died, and their eyes getting pretty much burned out of their heads. And he's
Right.
like, and that's gonna be you if you don't tell me about this fucking Wraith. And they're like, we don't really have anything to say. And Pac is like real cocky. He's like, I know my rights, and he's like, I ain't telling you shit.
I mean, this whole entire film,
He's great. Though.
he's great. I mean, he's
so
so good.
I'm surprised he didn't act more. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
I think he was really big on the whole
Directing.
If I read like directing and
writing
producing and writing and stuff. Yeah.
So at PAX, this garage, this is when we hear "Rebel Yell" by Billy Idol, which is
Yeah.
Oh,
again crazy.
One sec before we leave the police station.
Oh yeah,
I laughed really hard that there was a cop named Murphy.
yeah.
And I just started laughing because I was like, oh man, I wonder where that cop's going.
Yeah.
I gotta go to this abandoned factory.
Oh man.
No.
Yeah, no more abandoned factories for Murphy.
I just gonna say
Goodness.
this: if you're in a movie with scumbags, you don't want your last name to be Murphy.
No.
Right. Imagine if he did show up at the warehouse and they just gun him down.
One of the fucking greatest scenes in any movie. I can't wait to cover RoboCop someday.
It
Dude,
is a
we have to cover RoboCop.
Criterion version.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. 100%. That was the first Criterion movie I've ever watched.
I mean,
that I can
just
remember.
insane.
Yeah. So at PAX, at the garage, we get Rebel Yell now playing by Billy Idol.
Yep.
And Rag wants to quit. He's like, you know what? This is really freaking me out. I don't like what's happening. I'm going to get out of here. So he leaves, right? And he hops in his truck and drives out. And that's when we see the Turbo Interceptor race
by.
right past him.
What a scene, by the way.
Dude,
It's rad.
It is
And-
really rad.
it flies like right into the garage where Gutter Boy and Skank are just hanging out in front of their car, like fixing it. And they hear that Turbo Interceptor come, and like, what a great cut, because it looks like they literally are about to get smashed in by this car. But dude, it crashes into them, and the whole garage like blows up. And
Michael Bay style.
and I think it's literally one of the best explosions ever caught on film.
There's like black smoke too.
Dude,
like
yeah,
when
it's
the
like
police
legit.
roll up,
Yeah.
they're like driving towards it and stuff. I'm like, don't go that close.
Now this was filmed in like Arizona, like in the desert.
Yeah.
So I would imagine like that was probably put there to be
the
dismantled and
Yeah.
destroyed in like with real dynamite.
Dude,
obviously, it probably wasn't a model. I can't imagine it being a model.
no, that was a,
That was like a real-
yeah.
That had to be
Explosion,
real. Yeah,
right?
and
Yeah.
the crazy thing about that too is like this was almost like made of wooden like boards and stuff.
Yeah.
The whole garage. So when it explodes, you literally see like boards just flying everywhere,
Which is just
and it looked
yeah.
so amazing. I think it's like one of the best.
That's going to be
explosions.
AI generated today.
Yep.
Yeah.
One note for this scene. I wish that Skank and Gutter Boy pulled each other real close in the car
and held each other and like
looked at each other at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, look at the camera, like ah.
Yeah, that actually would have been really cool. Yeah, I could see that in that scene.
And then at the very
I
end
would have
of
loved that. Yeah.
I also would have liked it at the end of this movie if both of them had been thrown from the fire like 20 feet outward and they survived, so that I could have gotten a fucking spin-off with those two.
Yeah,
Because I like them a lot.
Yeah.
it is
They're interesting characters.
just to see that scene, him speeding by into the garage, and that explosion is just
Insane.
Again.
It's so cool. But
It's the
yeah,
little things.
The edit, like props to the editing in that scene too, because it's like so much happens so fast,
right.
And like it's perfectly cut. So props to the editing department on that, because man, when that Turbo Interceptor flies by and goes right into the garage, it just feels so
And
real.
it's cool to see, like, Clint Howard's scene where he's moving away.
Yeah.
And then just sees that happening.
Right.
It's a pretty
from his like
cool-
perspective.
His perspective, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
It's really good editing.
For the
Yeah.
Wraith, he probably should have did that his first trip to the garage, because all the scumbags were in one centralized location. He could have just blown them all up.
Yeah.
He wanted to take them out one by one, Rory.
Well, he
Yeah.
took two of them
Took
out
two
at
of
the
'em out,
same
yeah.
time. No,
Well,
it's a movie. I know.
It's a movie.
If it ends that quick, it's not fun.
So
Be a hell of a short film, though.
yeah.
That'd be a funny way to handle something like that. There's like 10 scumbags that you have to kill, and they all end up at like a Denny's.
Just
and
put
you're
'em
like,
in.
well, blow up the Denny's.
Perfect. Yeah. So Loomis, Sheriff Loomis arrives, and this is when Ruggs confesses to him
Yeah.
that the gang actually killed Jamie, and Jamie's back as the Wraith, like this
Yeah,
ghost,
he's like trying to tell him.
looking for vengeance.
I'm
Right?
telling you, man.
I'm telling you, man.
But I'm getting out of here.
But you're Charlie Sheen.
I'm going far away from here.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta get out of here. And you just see all the charred pieces of the garage, and like Sheriff Loomis is in awe of like what happened. He's just like, holy shit, right? And then when he hears this from Ruggs and he's explaining, like, the person you're after is this dead kid, and you can never catch him because it's a spirit that's coming back for each of us.
It was a pretty powerful scene because it was a young Clint Howard, and it was like very.
I think it's his best, like one
I
of
would
his
say
best
like
things.
the way he acted in that scene,
Yeah.
being scared about what's happening was again just a lot of young actors in this film that obviously had careers in different directions, and
Right.
obviously whether it was like bigger films or just continuing to do these lower budget films, which is completely fine. I mean, Clint Howard's been in a ton, but just it was a really impactful scene, I think, from him in his acting for that scene.
Dude, absolutely. And he kills it. He's awesome. And he's the only one, because this is pretty much his last scene, but that of the gang that gets away. But he wasn't really involved. They said like they just put the body in the back of his car, and he didn't know till afterwards.
Right.
But like, he's the only one of the gang that actually gets to live.
He cares.
Yeah.
Like, you could truly tell that he actually cares.
Yeah, he feels that guilt and
Yep.
and stuff. Yeah.
He brought like a lot of the trauma and the guilt into his new job as an ice cream man,
True. Very true.
and nothing bad happened.
Because that
Nothing
probably
bad
came because this was 86.
Yeah.
So that came after.
Yeah,
was
you got
it?
to. That's actually a loose sequel to the Wraith, the ice cream
I
man.
would watch it.
Yeah.
For that reason.
80.
I'm gonna have James O'Barr sign my copy of the ice cream man.
You should.
It's like you stole the
When did,
girl.
He's like, God damn it, how's everyone on
when
to
did
me?
the Ice Cream Man come out? 89?
Mr. Nanny?
No, I think it was in the 90s.
So
was it like 90?
91?
What?
Ice Cream Man?
It's like 95 maybe.
Really?
I don't
Okay.
know. Who cares,
Yeah.
right? Come on, guys. We're not
Yeah.
gonna be alive too much longer.
Yeah. I actually don't know. I think it's 95.
I want to say like 95.
I think it's 95.
It feels like a 95 movie.
Yeah.
What is it? What do we got?
Okay, Ice Cream Man.
We're stalling the show because we're gonna look this up.
Yeah, 1995.
Boom, got it, motherfuckers.
So Loomis chats with Billy at Big K's. He's like, "Hey, can I ask you a couple questions about your brother?
Why are you dressed like a frog brother?
Why are you dressed like one of the frogs? And secondly, what's going on with your brother?" Oh, and he's like, "Dude, he's dead. He's been dead for a year." And he's like, "Well, we never really found the body, right?" And
And we never will.
No.
We never resolves that.
but like he definitely kind of confirms, like Billy confirms that Pac and his gang were definitely behind the killing of his brother. And that's when you see that Loomis is kind of putting this case together and kind of like, wait a second, this might be a supernatural case after all, And he's like, but he's trying to still make sense of what is going on. Meanwhile, Jake drops off Carrie at Big K's Burgers, and then he's like, hey, my time is almost up. You probably won't see me anymore, right? And she's like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, you'll see, right? And then and I think this is when she kind of is like, wait, Jamie? Like, she kind of puts it together.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That doesn't happen until the very end of the movie when she's just kind of like,
oh, no,
Jamie.
It is later. Okay, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
We're not
So
there
Jake
yet.
drops her off, and he's like, my time is almost up here, right? That's when Pac kidnaps Carrie afterwards, and Billy tries to stand up to him at Big K's, right?
Yeah.
and he gets his
like,
ass
ass-
kicked.
And he
Kicked,
gets his
yeah.
ass
Packer
kicked
kicks the
by
shit out of him.
Pac.
So having this been the first time I watched this movie, they beat the shit. Packer beats the shit out of him in front of all these people. And I'm watching the movie and I'm just like, all right, everybody's standing around, little help.
Yeah.
And then he calls them out.
calls
for
them out.
it, which I thought was great.
I
it was
love that.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
he's
great
just like,
scene.
you just fucking sit here and watch him take her. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's fair.
And
Fucking
typically, and believe it or
cowards.
not, that's what you would see people do.
Yeah, 100%.
They would not
That's
do
so
anything, and
crazy.
that's the problem.
But I like
Yeah.
that Billy is probably one of the best characters in this movie.
100%,
Because I like the fact that there's actually a little bit more going on in him.
Right.
But it's also interesting, too, because if you want to give the movie a nice little compliment, like that would probably be in him, too, because his brother Jamie was a rather noble sort of
Yeah,
fella, right?
Right.
100%. Yeah.
So, like, it runs in their family of just being decent dudes.
Yeah. And
Decent
I love
dudes would
that.
have been a good
Like,
80s
yeah.
movie.
He's getting, obviously Packard's like 2 feet taller than him, but he gets the shit beat out of him, but he's still going back and trying to fight for her, and to the point where he can't even barely get
Right.
up. And
How
then when he
awesome would
finally
it-
does, he's like, you fucking cowards just stood there and watched, like you couldn't even help her.
Well, how funny would it be if like the waitresses were just like, Billy, we're going to need our orders.
Yeah.
Could you just like get in there?
He's like, oh god.
Let me collect my teeth. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You want to see my flipper? This guy keeps beating me up. I'm riding up my dental insurance.
So Pac drives off with Carrie, saying they're leaving town. And this is when she finds out that it was actually Pac that killed Jamie. She's like, I made love to Jamie. Do you know that? He's like, oh, you shut the hell up. And he gets like real fired up.
Doesn't
and
he
she's
hit
like,
her?
yeah.
He does. He like hits her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when she's like, it was you. You killed Jamie, right? And I was like surprised that it took her this long to like figure that out.
I know. I'm like, that's a no-brainer right there.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I got nothing.
Yeah. I was just surprised by that. So that's when the Wraith shows up, and Pac's like, you want a race? I'll give you a race. And so, again, one race after another. Which is so crazy because have you seen One Battle After Another?
No.
There's a scene, it's the climax of the film, and they're literally driving through the desert, and it's these rolling hills, right?
Yeah, it's like there's like a camera mounted on the car, and you're just kind of feeling like the going down and going up and going down over the hills.
And it builds this like tension and suspense, like every single time you're like going over the hill because you're expecting to see something.
Is it a long race scene?
And it's kind of like
Because the Wraith this scene here is really long.
yeah, it kind of you have like 3 cars going after each other.
Yeah.
And in that movie. So in this, it's kind of funny because it feels very much like
I'm sure it
One
was
Battle.
probably inspired.
I like it.
I could guarantee because
You
Paul
never
Thomas
know.
Anderson is
film buff.
He quit film school because his teacher said, "If you want to make Terminator 2, I say get out of this class right now." And he was like, "Oh, that's the kind
Pretty
of movie."
rad Oh, Terminator 2, you said? No, that's a great scene. I like
Yeah.
that there's a Super 8. There probably was a Super 8 moment when they were making this movie. Because
Yeah.
there's this big old rainbow that's up in the sky. I mean, it's huge. I just imagine somebody just being like, production value.
Let's go.
Film that film.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's really, it's kind of great looking.
It's a great scene.
That's what happened with Florida Project. There was a rainbow that popped up. He's like, let's roll, let's go, let's get this on film. So I was watching like the behind the scenes for that, and I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was like, yeah. So Jake reveals, Pac collides with the Wraith, and this is the first time we actually see where he is looking and he's getting flashes of the car there, which I think that's what the audience has been seeing. And then he's seeing just the figure of the Wraith, like
Correct.
the helmeted.
Yeah, that's a cool scene.
Yeah. And so he crashes and the car just explodes. And that's when Loomis kind of shows up with all the cops and they see his body. And dude, what a cool image that is to see Pac just laying there. All his clothes burned off basically, but like he's still covered in a way like you don't see his business. But like he's like laying there and like partially on the ground, partially in the vehicle, the wreckage, fully intact.
Yeah.
And no blood or anything anywhere. I was like, that's such a cool image.
It's like very deliberate.
It looks like something you would see straight out of like a comic book,
Right.
Or something where it's just like, I don't know. There's something about it. It was really cool.
There was no like blood and all this, what
Right.
you would see in a normal crash if there was anything left of it.
Right.
Right. It's like he wanted people to see that their souls and their like body were taken.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very like Shane Sung.
Yeah.
Your soul is
Your
mine.
soul is mine.
Yeah.
So, and his body is like fully intact. It's just a cool looking image for sure.
Agreed.
So then we get where Jake goes and he reveals that he's Jamie to Carrie.
I mean, can we just?
Well, he doesn't reveal it. She
kind of guesses
nowhere, out of nowhere, she's like,
Yeah.
"You're Jamie." So you want to do something that could have led to this a little easier. You could do like what Raimi did in Spider-Man, where she kind of like kisses him, and it's just like, "Oh, like I remember this." There's no lead up to it.
Well, there's
nothing.
There is the scene. This
No,
is
there's
my
not.
favorite. This is my favorite scene of the film. I love this scene where he pulls up in the Turbo Interceptor.
Yeah.
And the door's like,
Oh,
and he comes
yeah.
up,
That sounded good.
and then he's there in the suit, and he's like, and it's all coming off of him.
Your sound effects
Yeah.
are killer.
And he's like,
Yeah.
going like this, and he's like, man, can't do that again.
Can't do that again.
Like that scene is
So
fucking
dope.
awesome.
Yeah.
It is so good. Now, granted, this budget was $2.7 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was a good amount of money.
1.7 went to the soundtrack.
Probably, for sure.
Or the
made
car,
3.5 worldwide total.
Yeah. Oh,
So
wow.
it's made it, for that time, it made its
money back.
money back, which is great. But that scene is, to me, is cool because she's like, oh my God, it's, and then he like starts to reveal, she's like, Jamie. And he's
Yeah.
like, you got it.
Yeah.
Like,
How did you get there?
And he's like, hey,
How did you get there?
I'll be back, but and pack late because we're gonna leave, right? And
Yeah.
he's like, but first I have to say, I have to do something, right?
yep.
So he goes to his brother. This part is
Another great scene.
okay. So he goes to say goodbye to his brother Billy, and he's like, hey man, here I left something out in the parking lot for you, and here's the keys, right? And then at first he's like, what the hell, right? And he takes off, and framing Billy to take the fall.
I was gonna say.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I have that in my notes. I literally have that in my notes. It's like he's like, oh, cool car, but it's like he literally just gave him his murder weapon. Like all the police are just gonna be looking for that car.
Like, we need that fucking car, man.
Loomis knows.
Yeah, Loomis knows. But no, I was like, at first, like, of course I love this part. It's amazing. It's like the most dramatic
It's a very good acting.
anchor. Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is like
But it's so funny to think, like,
Of course,
I
if you-
murdered a
yeah.
bunch of people in this car. I'm going to give it to you now and take off. And he's like, oh, thanks.
that'd be awesome if like he just like, oh, thank you, throws in the keys, and then you hear like the police sirens in the background. we got him.
One of those things you didn't think about when you were
It was a
filming
fucking
this film.
burger kid.
Guys, we have Charlie Sheen for literally
Drop it.
one day. One day we have Charlie Sheen for. Figure it out.
Figure it out. No, but take him down. Take him down.
We got him.
What was in his hand? A spatula, sir.
Oh my god.
Well, he could have fired bullets. We don't know that. We don't know.
Oh.
He's been doing weird stuff with that car. So that spatula could have been pretty dangerous too. But no, the crazy thing is, so he takes off and he's like, I left you something. And that's when he kind of starts to put together that it was his brother, Jamie.
He's like, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
No, I love this because he's like, sorry, he's like,
Jamie.
no, he's like, he keeps screaming. He's like, Jake, Jake,
Yep.
Jake, Jamie.
Yeah.
And again, there's nothing that would make him believe that that was his brother.
I mean,
What?
I think he
I
knew.
felt it. I mean,
felt it.
I felt it
Dude,
watching that film a
That,
million times.
I love the character and I love the actor, but
Yeah.
that little moment belongs on like a reel of bad acting scenes.
I don't know. I mean, if I was in
I
that
don't know.
situation,
I
I
think,
think I can sense that.
I give credit to Billy's crying.
Yeah.
I think it was really,
It's
like,
very
really
well
good.
done.
It's
Yeah.
like really.
I thought it was good.
I
Hey,
thought it was
everybody
good.
at home, watch The Wraith and just get to that moment and let us know how you feel.
Yeah. Email us and let us know, or message us.
Powerfully emotion,
or is it just?
or silly as shit.
No. I thought. Listen,
I thought it was great.
If
I
I
don't know.
met Matthew Berry, I would ask him to reenact that scene.
Oh,
for
me
me.
too,
See if
but
it was
for different
still
reasons.
emotional. Like,
I would
still
get that
adds-
autograph. It would.
Yeah.
It would say Jake.
I don't do
dot
this.
dot dot.
Jake.
Jake.
Dot,
Dot dot dot.
Jake.
Jamie.
Jamie. Yeah. Yep.
I don't usually do this, but for
Exclamation
the
points.
people at home, listening right now, just watch that scene and just
Yeah.
tell me how you feel about
YouTube it real quick.
I mean,
Check it out. Check out the whole movie.
Yeah.
But that scene in particular.
what if he did that in the Notebook? Would it provide a different response?
Jamie, I wrote you for every single day for a year.
He's like, and like just to say, Jake came in as a patient of his in the Notebook.
Jake. Jamie.
There it is.
So then we see where Jake picks up Carrie and they drive off like the end of Grease, where they just drive off into the sunset. Now this raises a few questions.
So wait, one quick thing though.
Yeah.
So like, is this like The Crow at this point in Highway to Heaven?
This is.
Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
That was my joke. Go on.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like he drives off with her. He tells her to pack light. And then a part of me is like, are they going back to the spirit world? Like he's taking her there? Or as a kid, I just thought he was alive again and they're going off on their own.
Because he says he has like limited time.
Right.
So did he just like drag her against her will into the afterlife?
Good question. I guess you can ask that. Or
Because
is
they
it,
could play that way, right? But then I feel like it's also like they go off and are going to spend that limited time together, right? Or do you think he lives...
No, pack a bag means like...
he lives,
But he says pack light, though.
he lives in an apartment up. Do you think he lives in an apartment up the road?
Pack light.
Hey, do you think he lives up the road there?
Do you think like he's like, okay, I'm coming back, but I'm gonna need a car,
Oh my
a
God.
motorcycle, and an
I
apartment.
just gave my brother my car. So I'm gonna need you to call me a cab and
A
help me.
spirit world. I'm gonna need an apartment, a motorcycle, and a really fast car to take these guys out,
I guess that's
and a new face.
I guess that's a good point. I mean, I never really thought about I think the ending is just kind of like that, like
Happy
ending. That
Yeah.
you could see like even in Greece,
Right.
Like where they're like,
Da, 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 da.
you're
Yeah.
the one that or what? Like they're flying off. What is the scene there that the song
Right.
is? You
It's
know what
like
I'm talking about?
we go together.
Yeah, like
yeah.
they're like going, and it's the end of the film.
Right. And they're floating off
Correct.
into the sky.
I think that's kind of like I guess,
Grease heaven.
yeah. I guess it's a good point. I never really thought about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a lot of conflicting information there. Because it kind of sounds like he's just there to do a thing. And he's like, oh, I only have so much time, then I got to go back. But then he's like, we belong together. Go pack a bag. And then she like packs a bag. I wish they had a scene where she was like telling her parents, like, "Hey, I'm leaving."
I'm going off with my dead boyfriend, Jamie.
What?
He's back just for a limited time.
That's not Jamie. That's Charlie Sheen.
He's like the McRib. He's like only back for a limited time.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
That was my
Mike
code
Marvin
name from Shamrock Shake.
I mean, listen, all valid. I think maybe Mike Marvin looked at it as a way that you, as the viewer, decide what
that fate
what
was.
that fate was. Is it like this time reset and they get back to time that they lost, and it goes like almost like quantum mechanics, like where they're
Or it could be
that timeline brings them back to where they were before this all happened, to where as if like it never existed, and they live happily ever after. In that, I mean, you can think about a million different things in that.
I picture an overweight producer chomping on a cigar saying, "This movie's too depressing. Give it a happy ending."
We're gonna.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like that's what that was.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that because I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's conflicted. When I was younger, I just thought they had.
Just roll with it.
Yeah.
I just rolled with it. I was like, oh, cool. But
Right.
then, like now, as an adult, I'm like, what happens
you
there?
try to think like,
Yeah. You know?
Again, I think to Rory's point earlier, like that's one of those things that, you were like, hey, we literally have to film this film in literally 2 days.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen for one. Let's just
They did the best they could
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
with the time and money
Yep.
they had.
Yeah. All right. So that goes into. Would you recommend this movie, and have you enjoyed it, Adam?
I would absolutely recommend this movie. I mean, it's fun. There's a lot of things inside this film that you just don't see in filmmaking today. I feel like everything today is, either CGI, AI generated. Like even the car scenes are just filmed so, I guess, amazingly. I don't even know if that's a word I want to use for that scene, but it's so well done. Watching the cars in the highways and the back roads, and knowing that there was like, again, some sort of production person from like filming this, I think like actually got killed like, filming these scenes on these roads in Arizona is pretty wild to me, but they're just so well done. I think the acting is great in this film for a 1986 film. I mean, I've seen a lot of 80s films where like acting is just not good.
Yeah.
A lot of big actors
Everybody
in
in
this.
this is really good.
Really good, like a lot of surprise acting that I think even Rory would agree, like Gutter Boy and Skank, and just how they perform. And
Would you say Charlie Sheen was like the weakest acting performance in this?
He was.
I definitely say like his character. I think Rory brings up a good point. Like I could see like Packard being like the bad guy being a main character in this, because Charlie Sheen literally had 30 minutes in this film.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like he even wants to really be there.
Yeah,
He's just like kind of. I noticed that with him because he is a very good actor in general, but it's just kind of going through his lines. Like they just threw him the script when he got there.
They're like,
and
hey,
they're
we know you're gonna be. You have to be in here quick and do this.
You have to go make a classic in a couple minutes. And so just read your lines, and it kind of feels like that because he's like, "Hey, will you go on a date with me?" Great, and it just you move past everything. There's not a lot of depth, or like he doesn't like let his lines breathe very well. But everyone, whatever. That's your thoughts. Go ahead.
I would just say I would totally recommend this film if you've never seen it before. It's fun. I mean, there's a lot of films out there that I've watched in the 80s that are not the ones that we all would know, like just random 80s films that you're like, oh man, this is just terrible. I just got to get through it. This is fun. Like you put it on and you're like, it's like you guys did Deadly Friend. Like I enjoyed Deadly Friend.
Yeah.
Like what a great film, right? Awesome. Like it's just one of those films that you're not anticipating being like the greatest. Or you could even take a look at the Monster Squad that's up here right now. Like I love the Monster Squad, and some people would be like, "Oh, the Monster Squad's like not a great film." Like it is a great film. It's fun.
Yeah.
And I think The Wraith is a fun film as well.
Yeah.
So I would totally recommend it.
All right. Rory, your final thoughts?
So like you guys got to see this movie earlier on in your life, so you definitely have like because I find myself actually I've asked you this question before. Like, what would it have been like to see Child's Play 3 when I was like 30? You know what I mean? Like, would I feel as strongly about it?
Right.
So this is a film that I feel like I probably, of the three of us, probably had like maybe like the clearer eyes on. And to me, I think it's one of those films that, like, if someone said, "Is it a bad film?" I'd say absolutely not. Is it a good film? Kind of.
Right.
Because it's one of those things like we talked about it. It didn't have a lot of money, and they had a very limited schedule. They had a death on set.
Yeah.
And I think they did a really good job with what they had. There's stuff in it that like I think were kind of like not explained terribly well, and sometimes, as I said before, that can like be interesting to kind of think about and to analyze in your spare time. And then some of it I just think is like not well developed, and maybe if they had more time to flesh the script out a little bit better, some of the awkwardness, whatever, would have gone away. But just as a person who had seen it for the first time, went into it with no like someone telling me how to feel or anything about it, I was like, this is, and you said it before, it is a fun movie.
There we go.
Yeah. I don't think it needs to be anything else.
No, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun, like, flawed film. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
All right. And would you recommend it?
I don't know. No.
No?
Like, I don't, like, okay, here's the problem. Like, I would recommend it to a certain group of people. Would I recommend this to Gen Z? No.
Okay.
Because I feel like they would watch this and be like, fuck this movie.
Yeah.
How come it's not a metaphor for the patriarchy?
I would agree. Like most people today, that like in that
Yeah.
would be like, this movie's probably boring.
Yeah, they would watch it and it just wouldn't line up with like their modern sensibilities
I agree with
and
you
stuff.
there. Yeah.
But like people that were like our age, a little bit younger, probably like if you were born before the 2000s, this would be a real fun time for you.
Yeah.
But I do think like modern audiences would probably like watch it and just be like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. So it is a mild recommendation.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. That should be a thing. Hot, mild,
And cold.
Cold.
A cold recommendation.
cold recommendation. Yeah, I love this movie. I have loved it since we were kids, and I would recommend this movie. I think it's awesome. I don't know. I feel like it's you're right. I think it's definitely depending on which audience you're going for, but I think if like people who love like cars or something, or like Fast and Furious, it's like, hey, you should check this movie out. You
I
might
agree.
like this.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like then there's also like people who might like it for the nostalgic, like the cast of it, but also, like the music, like the soundtrack is amazing.
Soundtrack's great.
But I could see people kind of digging it if they're like fans of like Charlie Sheen or fans of like Twin Peaks. Or you know what I mean? Like there's some
Or
kind
the
of like,
Notebook.
or the Notebook. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, oh, you like that? Like, did you ever see this? And then they watch it and they're like, oh, that's cool because I'm a fan of her in this.
Right.
And it's cool to have something else, you know, like of hers that is kind of decent or awesome. So, anyways, yeah, I would recommend it. All right, let's go into our new thing, which is our favorite kill. What was your favorite kill in this movie?
Oh my god. I think they're all pretty rad, but I would have to go to the scene in the garage. I think that's
Skank and Gutter Boy.
Yeah, watching the Wraith blow by Rughead, right? Raghead?
Rugs. Yeah, Raghead.
Raghead.
Rughead?
Yeah,
Rughead.
Yeah. And then seeing it go into the garage and then the explosion.
Yeah.
It's a cool scene. And I mean, you just don't see this in films anymore. And if you do, it's not a real
Yeah, it doesn't
scene.
look as good. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know if it, you get models these days still, or you get, CGI.
Dude, I would take the model over like
100%.
like CG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
I agree
CG
with you.
stuff
Yeah.
anymore, though.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's like a cheaper way for people to incorporate into films
Oh,
now.
fuck that.
But
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's what I say. It's
Yeah.
like, that's about as authentic as it's going to get.
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably like, again, they're all great kills, but from a perspective as the audience, I think that's probably the best one.
Yeah. All right. Rory, how about you?
Not a lot of variety in the deaths in this movie because they're all kind of the same and they all end the same way.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a movie that's like a slasher film, but without like a knife. It's with a car,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is
It's
kind
like
of fun.
Christine.
Or like Death Proof. I think
Yeah,
is a
or
good
Death Proof,
example.
yeah.
100%.
But I would say it's probably Gutter Boy and Skank.
Yeah.
A little swipe at the movie. I think that Packard's death should have been a little bit more impactful. I think that should have been like a real special case, like something a little bit more like vile than it, which is kind of what happens to everybody else.
Right.
Because he should be the death that I'm like, that was badass, but I'm like, it's just like the other ones.
Right.
But with that being said, only 2 of these people got to be part of an awesome explosion.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And it was so cool. And it was just awesome when the police cars were like rolling up to it and they stopped just outside the black smoke.
Yep.
I'm like, that's so badass and cool. EJ,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm with you.
All right.
The best death is Gutter Boy and Skank because, man, I like that explosion. I'm not even joking. I think it's one
awesome.
of the best on-film explosions of all time.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
rad.
so rad. It's so good.
It is-
And the
it is
editing
Rughead.
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Rughead is the character. That
Yeah.
scene where he's with the cops too after the explosion.
yeah.
Or like talking to Loomis, like
And
just
the charred.
it's there.
Yeah.
That's really happening.
Yeah, it's
That
so
is not-
wild.
Oh, also the deleted scene where Billy gets executed for having all the murders pinned on him
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. That was,
because of his shitty brother.
What
They-
was
they
that?
put him in the
That
chair.
was in the deleted.
That was a deleted scene. They actually show him and he's like in the gas chamber.
he's like, it was
Jake.
Jake. I mean, Jamie. Jake.
Yeah, okay, Jamie's dead. They pull the switch and he's getting
Ah,
electrocuted.
Jesus Christ, buddy! How many times are you gonna talk in your sleep about this shit?
This guy.
Any last words? If you want burgers, they're on me.
The governor's gonna call
The governor's
for a
never gonna
burger.
Rumor has it that you can find Billy still working at Sonic.
They got bought out.
Yeah,
That
Big
became
K's
K,
got
yeah.
bought out by
Big
Sonic.
K's is now Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael
And Billy
Keaton
is
came
still
by. He's like,
working there.
I like this thing you got going on here. What, Michael Keaton from the founder? But let's go into our emojis.
Let's hear those bomb ass emojis.
All right, Adam, you could start us off. What emojis do you give this movie?
Well, I want to give it a car because there's a lot of cars in this film. I want to give it a helmet.
Oh, yeah.
I want to give it a helmet.
That's a good one.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Not like the bad guys' helmets. I want like Charlie Sheen's helmet.
Yeah.
I want to give it a ghost
Ooh, yes.
since there's a Wraith
That's a good one.
good.
I like that. Yeah.
and an ice cube because everybody's ice cold when they find their bodies.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
That's all.
that.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Rory.
I'm gonna give this movie another swipe. There's no animals in this movie,
Yeah.
so that's stupid.
I didn't think about that.
I didn't even think about
It's
that.
stupid.
That's so weird.
You couldn't have a fucking like parrot somewhere. Hey, you know what's why The Crow's a better movie? Yeah, Crow. This movie didn't have shit.
Well, they were going to call this the parrot. Because you know how they're like
'Cause there's two
road
actors.
pirates?
Because there's 2 actors parroting. The,
And Pac was going to have a parrot on his shoulder. But
Yeah.
they're like, oh, that's too piratey. Yeah.
it's Packard's parrot. That's the original name for the movie, Packard's Parrot. It was actually pretty cool. I think they were actually going to call the subtitle for it was going to be "Look Who's Squawking."
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, what I would say my emojis are: I would have a car, I'd have a building, and I'd have an explosion emoji. And I put a
Yeah.
big fucking smiley face because that's so cool. No,
It's
fuck
so
it.
dope.
Taking away the smiley face. I'm gonna put one of those ones with the big hearts in the eyes and it's smiling.
Yeah.
Like it's in love because I'm
Yeah.
in love with arson, and I love to get involved with it sometimes. Like I saw that house, that fucking garage blow up, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna blow something up.
I mean, it's a great explosion.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's so good.
And then also, I wanted to put a gravestone, a tombstone, if you will, because a bunch of people died.
yeah. Yeah.
And also a notebook, because the guy who directed the Notebook was in this movie.
That's right.
Love it.
And a Packard Bell computer emoji. But go on.
All right, I'm giving this a checkered flag emoji.
Ooh.
An
good one.
explosion in a car.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I add one more?
Yeah.
I want 2 of the same man heads,
But
And
just different color hair.
and then the equal sign and a question mark. Because it's confusing.
You were confused by it.
I was.
Yeah.
God.
All right, let's go into our plugs.
It's time for a plug.
All right, Adam, you start us off. What are some of your plugs, buddy?
Well, I'm going to plug Freakquels first.
Oh, thank you,
I
sir.
mean, listen, great podcast. I've listened to every single episode. Can we just acknowledge that 3 years it'll be?
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're 100 and some plus episodes deep, which is just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
We've grown to hate each other from it.
Yeah.
We're just doing this for the money.
Hey,
It's all
listen,
about the money now.
not an easy thing to do, and you guys do it right. And
Thank you, sir.
it's great. So I got to plug Freakquels.
Overly political, would you say, in the show?
No,
A lot of arguments.
yeah, a lot of arguments, a lot of bantering about what's politics on the show.
I'm just in my Rush Limbaugh phase, okay, guys?
He's got this
Yeah.
golden microphone right now.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
Gosh,
Let me tell you about those spendocrats.
No, but the show is great. I love it. I love being on the show. I love talking about the show. It's very well done.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Other plugs, I would say visit the mdgcrew.com,
Yeah.
which is my band. I will say this. I tell people I can't promise how many shows we'll do this year, but what I will promise is that at some point you will get a goddamn MDG Crew song.
Yes.
I promise you. I can't tell you when it's going to be released, but it will happen.
Yeah.
Also,
Hell yeah.
where you can get Adam's music, isn't there a song from this movie?
There is, Rory. I'm so glad that you brought up. Yes, my solo music is on Spotify,
What's it
Apple
called?
Music. It's on an EP called All the Right Reasons that was released in 2018. Hard to believe.
Yeah.
And what song's on it?
There is a lot of great songs on it, but one from this movie, The Wraith, called Hold On Blue Eyes.
Which you could listen to right now?
Yes.
I could just leave you guys.
I will say it is best
to
listened to with a old boombox from the early 80s or 90s at a lagoon.
With a lover.
Lagoon with a lover.
With a lover.
With a lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend that whoever you're there with, you tell them in literally 25 seconds that you love them.
Wait, can
Yeah.
it be a black lagoon
It could be.
with a
with a
creature?
Yeah.
And you could be making love to him?
You can. I would say
Like Sally Hawkins?
if
I just want to
anybody
film that right now.
listen, if
Yeah, man.
if anybody's in their pool this year, they're on vacation in a hot tub at a lagoon, listening to Hold On Blue Eyes, making love to your lover, please
Send it to
send it to me.
So we can watch it.
Yes, please. Anybody could send anything they want to me.
and you could make a collection of it
Yes.
for like a
I
music
mean,
video.
listen, it could be a music video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be so
I'll
funny.
just blurt out.
Yeah, so I would say
I don't know
mdgcrew.com,
if I
my
would
solo
call
music.
that love. What they're doing to each other?
What's that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, follow me on the Instagrams. You can follow our MDG Crew page on Facebook. Yeah.
and you have merch?
We have merch. Yeah. We actually just had somebody purchase a couple hoodies, which is cool.
Hell yeah.
Rocking some MDG Crew merch. So we have a merchandise page on our website now, which is great. I have not purchased an MDG Crew hoodie yet from my own band, which is really sad. But I have a couple shirts, which is great.
Right. Yeah.
So that works out.
That's what's up.
But yeah,
My clothes were stolen.
100%.
I'm actually wearing a Freakquel shirt.
I was just gonna say, yeah, 100%. So
on
I'm
our
gonna.
website.
Hey, you gotta support. You gotta support your own biz for sure. That's all I got. I'm gonna throw it over to you, buddy.
All right. Rory, how about you? What do you got?
I got Raven View Productions. It's on all the socials. It's on the YouTubes, and you can watch a film called The Burden of Beauty, starring this beautiful man over here.
I watched it. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you very much for
I will
watching
give you.
it.
I'll give you my feedback after these.
Okay.
Here's your sack of money.
Yeah.
I got Sarah Vista Broker Real Estate. If you want to buy or sell a house, look her up. And she's got a podcast right now, and she'll answer all the horrifying questions that you probably have about the housing market. Apparently, what she's told me, it's not as bad as you think. Just reach out. She'll talk to you. Fourth Cut Reviews. We got Churskin 40. Chursing so hard all over that internet. It's actually kind of disgusting what he's doing to that internet, but he's fourth cutting it. That's what he does. We got Gravy Diggers Pot Pies at this point right now. He's got a brand new deal, that Matt Rinaldi. He's been giving it off to the old folks, and it's just to get them to heaven a little bit faster. We got Swartz Dreamboat. You can see him perform at the Electric City Improv with Ed Zielinski and Alec James, and you can watch them all perform magic up on the stage, because comedy is magic, because it makes you go from being pissed off all the time to just being happy, and you're laughing, and you don't want to end your life the way that I do. We got Real Chronicles, friend of the show, Dave Gonzalez. It's his podcast. I pop up on that podcast sometimes, and I say real stupid shit, and I stand by a lot of the stupid shit that I say. Makes me laugh about how funny and good that those guys are at what they do, and then there's trash me coming up and fucking up the show. But check out Dave's stuff on RottenTomatoes.com. He's under the cinematic reel. Don't just read the blurbs. Read the whole goddamn review, because that's how a guy like that succeeds. He deserves to soar. Help him soar. Got Criterion Collection because, boy, spend so much money. I just bought a new one.
Oh, really? Which one?
Well, it's a pre-order. I'm waiting for it to come. It says it's coming soon. It's Killers of the Flower Moon. Awesome. I've been paranoid about that one for a while because that was released on Apple. There's a Scorsese movie that was in danger of just disappearing, and now I don't have to worry about that. If there's a Scorsese movie, Criterion people, please, just immediately, once it drops, make some kind of deal so that I can get it on a disc, because I don't trust these streamers taking my stuff. We got Amanda Aesthetics. If you have any cosmetic needs, look her up. She'll help you out. She'll hook you up. She's a wonderful lady. Give her a shout out. Trivia Master Brad, hardest working man in the trivia circuit out there right now, doing his thing. You can do his trivia. You'll go in there feeling real cocky, like you know what you're talking about, and the motherfucker's gonna humble you, and then you'll sit there and wonder if you ever knew anything at all. And then finally, I got Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue. While I was in New York City yesterday, I missed my cats so much. It was a day away from them, and I just hated it. And that's real love, because I'm away from friends sometimes and family, and I don't feel a thing. In fact, sometimes I'm actually kind of happy about it, but I never feel that way about the cats. And you can get your own cat from the Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue. You can help them out. You can get them some nice warm blankets, since you're too selfish to adopt them and bring them into your own bed. You can give them some food, because you're too selfish to adopt one and feed them in your own house. And you can give them some money, because some of them like to gamble. And you too should gamble on a cat. You should gamble and get a cat and bring them home. And then you'll be like, hey, I think I won. And you did, because it's a kitty from NEPA Pet Rescue. And I got one. And God damn it, I got the jackpot. Her name was Ella, and she's adorable as fuck. That's all I got, EJ. What do you got?
So oddly enough, Adam's here, so I can't plug Adam's music, but go to mdgcrew.com. I gotta do it. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I still do that every day. Every single day. I'll go, yeah. Especially at work. And I think they're probably sick of me doing it. But
hey, man.
That's still today, like to this day, one of the funniest things from your birthday, when people dragged you up to do shoop with them.
Yep.
And you were like, I don't really know this, but I'll just do this part.
Don't know it.
It's so good. Also, check out Jon Snow, New Metal Messiah.
Metal Messiah Jon Snow is what do they call him?
Go see this guy live. He's amazing. He's incredible. He's such a great performer.
In like 18 cover bands.
18 cover bands. You got to see him live
Got to see him live.
Showcase Awards.
Really very well done.
Yeah.
He's great musician, great performance, great entertainer.
And the cool thing is you both won awards that night.
Both won awards that night.
It's crazy.
Which is awesome. Yeah. Really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. I was like, oh my God, they both won. Because I watched.
He's just a great guy. Really, really nice guy. Great guy to talk to.
Yeah. He's the best. He's so cool. And it was funny when I was on vacation at the beach. I literally was watching the conference so I could see you, and you came on all the way at the end. I was like, "Oh my God!" It's like 3 hours later. I'm like,
It was.
But I was in my hotel room watching.
We made it for sure. That was a long night for everybody.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
But it was awesome. And so make sure to check out EasternTributeCollective.com so you can see upcoming shows that Jon Snow has. Also check out Respawn Tattoo. Gentle J. He'll hook you up with a great tattoo. Also, he has that name for a reason. And he's the coolest dude. Come check out his shop.
So nice.
Get a sweatshirt while you're here or like a t-shirt. Just support the dude. He's the best. He's awesome. And the shop is amazing. His collection of like horror things, it's out of control. Like he has so many cool posters here. He has like a critter. He has a gremlin. He has like a little gate monster. Come check out the shop. It's awesome. Also, Chris Lou from The Burden of Beauty. He has a play coming out called Extremities, and it's at the end of April and beginning of May. It's at the Diva Theater, so go check him out in that. It's going to be really, really good. Also, check out FREAKQUELSPodcast.com, where you can find links to everything we talked about, but also links to our sites and socials, like our Instagram, Facebook, and we even have merch on there now. So if you're looking for like a hoodie, some glassware, some hats, whatever, check out FREAKQUELSPodcast.com. Special thanks again to Adam Farley for being here. I love you, buddy.
Yeah,
come back anytime you want.
I love you guys. You guys are amazing.
No, I love you, man. Whenever you're available and you're like, yo, I want to do this, hit us up.
Yeah. Any day of the week.
Yeah.
I prefer just to come in a towel next time though, if that's possible.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Cool?
I need that.
Especially when it warms up, like a towel.
A towel.
And just spray me down with like cooking oil.
Yeah.
So I'm like shiny.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that's why you're the skank of Freakquels.
Wait, could you wear a helmet when you come in and then take it off and go, whoo, can't do that again?
Yeah, I totally will.
All right.
off
Should I just
Can't do that
come
again.
in with the towel on and a helmet? And
Yes.
Yeah. And then take
it's
them
like,
off
ooh,
and go,
can't do that again.
Can't do that again.
I wonder if
like,
Charlie
what was
Sheen
it?
practices that when he wakes up. He's like, ooh, can't do that again.
Yeah.
Long night.
Long night, man. No, dude, thank you so much for being
thank you.
here. It's always awesome having you on.
Yeah, buddy.
And thank you again for doing this. And we finally did the Wraith, which was awesome.
We did the Wraith. I also got to check out Burden of Beauty.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
It was very well done.
Thank
It was
you.
awesome. It was really cool. I loved it. So
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, we had a lot of fun shooting it. I mean, like there's always,
so
crazy
good.
stuff, but yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
time.
it was really
a really good positive time where, sometimes you can be making something and Chris Lou, the main actor, was like, are all movies like this? And Rory's like, I don't think so.
No, I was like, he's like, are they all this much fun? And I'm like,
yeah.
you'll see.
But yeah, no, it was just such a great cast and crew, and especially the crew, like everybody making it, I felt was just so positive and wanted to be there and brought so much positivity. So it was really cool.
So well done.
I don't agree with any of that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on now.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
But thanks to Adam, and thank you to everyone listening to us all around the world. We love and appreciate you guys, and we couldn't do this without you, so thank you. And with that being said, thank you for listening to Can't do that again.
Absolutely perfect.
That was good.